Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody doing today? I've got Angel here with me. She wouldn't leave me alone. She had to be in the stream. But we are back. Hold on. That is not the only one to be on. Here we go. If you guys were here for last night's stream, we got our Thaumaturge all the way to level 20 right before the stream ended. We were power leveling up to level 16, and then we did one leveling roulette and came out level 20. So now we're about to do our next job related quest, hopefully unlock a new ability, and then we're going to try and power level this bad boy up to Black Mage before the stream's over. So, yeah. Thanks for everybody that's here to hang out. Let's get it started. We're back at the Thaumaturge Guild. Oh my god, Angel, your butt is in the camera. Sweetie, I love you, but you can't be doing that. Come on. She's just a needy baby. She just woke up. She likes to cuddle when she just wakes up. This is what we refer to as cat aggro. But how's everybody doing today? How's you guys' morning starting off? Alright. No, we don't want to look at our own minion. What's our lowest level gear? We might just change this just because we can't wear a hat with this. But our legs and feet are kind of butt cheeks, so. Sweetie, don't step on the keyboard. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Zaffikel, you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Ul'dah? If you guys can have any issues hearing me, let me know real quick. I would appreciate it if you could. I want to make sure you guys are getting the best experience you can. I hope everything looks good. As far as I can tell, it does. Each case involves at least one dead Thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Sounds like a void scent. Ill-timed aside, I'm glad to see you alive. Oh, wait. It's their brother. I forgot he got possessed at the end of the last episode. That's who it is. He's sucking the ether out of everybody. I'm glad to see you alive and growing with vitality. It is time for you to delve into the final chapter of Yawning Abyss. Coco Boha, our second youngest sibling, will read to you the threat. Hey, what's up, Muffin? Nice to see you. If anybody doesn't know, I'm actually streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, so I've got both chats open. I'm not gonna miss it like last time. My first stream, I completely missed the YouTube chat, but I've got it set up so I can see it good this time. So everything should be straight. Morning, year. Welcome back to the stream. Our second third perplexity. Uh-oh. Sorry, Twitch, you guys are about to get an ad in a minute. Oh, damn. Just jumped up to 5 viewers. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Bwahaha. Greetings, Africa. Are you prepared to pursue the pages of power and peril? Let us begin. Thankfully, we're almost done with the Thaumaturge quest, so we can actually, become a real Black Mage. Almost a real boy. We've got like 40 levels before we're a real boy. Third perplexity. Ah, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends when, from all sides, those ranks close? Flames are smothered, ice is crushed, lightning is grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you in the multitudinous foe? Try saying that 5 times fast. I keep on looking at my stream when I'm supposed to be trying to look at you guys, forgetting that the camera's right here. My bad. Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic Mage Slayer and he or she proves to be multiple murderers. Basically, we gotta use our AoEs when we got our AoEs. That's all that really means. What a Thaumaturge needs is a thick-set thrall or courageous companion to accompany him in case where collective crimes are expected. Coco Boha, pray allow me to suggest a practical course of Zaffikel's training. Oh, look, it's the little possessed Lalafell. Gotta have my caffeine. Did you quote Pinocchio? I think Pinocchio would probably have easier English. What's up, Psycho? Welcome to the stream. The town is buzzing with the news of yet more slaughtered thaumaturges, their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nopika's wells. Nopika's built different. Poor Twitch. Oh, shit. Oh, is that Gage? Can you guys still hear me during the ad break? I don't think so, right? I'm still new to the whole Twitch thing. This town is buzzing with the news of yet more slaughtered thaumaturges. I said that already. I would have Zaffigal Amy hunt down the culprit while trail it yet fresh. So you see how this little law fella has like points where he's like yelling in caps? That's because that was how the demon possessing him is talking. Zaffigal may yet have tolerated your interruption on his trial the last time, Boosie, but you are hardly the hardy henchman he needs to clear such hazardous hurdle. Your concern is yet understandable, brother. It would array your fears. I can introduce Zaffigal to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. Welcome back, Twitch guys. Sorry about the ads. I tried to limit them as much as possible. Gage, is that you? I didn't. Thank you for the sub. Real quick, if you guys look at the way this guy's talking, you see how sometimes he'll have words that are capitalized. That's because the demon that's possessing him, the void sent, that's how it was talking to us. So that's supposed to be like the hint that he's possessed. You have secured the service of a stalwart swordsman, then that would indeed be in line with learning the lessons of the day, perhaps. I mean, I could just use an AoE. Come on, Zaffigal, let's be about our business before Kokoboha has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nofika's wells. As I said when you guys went to ad break, Nofika's built different. We finally seen what she looks like, and yeah, has some good looking pixels. Was that Coco Bussy? Oh, the figure's the blind one's the I have no idea from Final Fantasy, but it looks funky. Alright, listen, I'm being trained on how to be a Black Mage by a bunch of small people. So, gotta do my thing. Alright. Let me pull out my horsey. Do y'all know how hard it was to get this mount? I'm not gonna say I got it legit because the hard way to get it is very, very hard. Like, and I tried and I couldn't do it by myself. I had to buy this bad boy, but raising the guild took forever because people will be highballing this. All right, let's go say hi to Coco Bussy. God, I can never take that name seriously. Ah, Zaffigal, so good for you to come. My Rogan friend here is the warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Now, there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but with my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down the killer, which we already know he's the killer. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Alright. Let's go. I'm excited for next week. Next week we're going to start probably 7 Rebirth. So anybody that wants to check that out, make sure you guys come by for the stream next week. Oh, hold that thought. I gotta swap controllers. Charge. Fighting with my stand over here. There you go. Alright, another corpse. Feels okay, man. Crayon time. I'm glad you guys are all here. I'm glad you guys are talking. Wouldn't be a fun stream without you guys. What are you up to today, Muffin? Chilling over there on YouTube by yourself? Oh, I guess now we had 3 viewers on YouTube. Alright, Bussy, what do you got? Did you uncover anything incriminating? Ooh, a bloody Black Mage up there. A bunch of Black Mage stuff. Okay. Hehe, the blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura is saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy. Anybody else think he wants to screw me? Will lure the Mage Slayer into the open. Have courage, Zaphakel. Our burly command stands ready to leap to your aid. What's up, Victor? You made it. You made it. What's up? I was hoping you'd have a chance to make it this time. We're just playing some Final Fantasy XIV. In case you, you know, ever interested in picking it up. It's the free trial for it is crazy. You get the base game and the first 2 expansions for free if you're into MMOs, and unlimited playtime. There's our destination, and it looks like we're about to fight. Black Mage, empower me. Listen, the way that that little lawfell was talking to me makes me nervous. Oh shit! I was about to stop and drink my coffee, but I guess that's not a good idea. All right, we're gonna throw some fireballs at him. Oh, throw some lightning at him. Sorry, thunder. Our MP's running out. We gotta switch to ice. Don't ignore me. Oh wait, he's a tank. Never mind. He's gonna ignore me. Alright, switch back to fire. Did my job gauge change? It had 2 stacks of umbrellas. I didn't have that last time. Alright, we gotta switch to AoE. Let's do... Oh shit, I got fire too. Ha! I didn't realize I had fire too. Fire 2 is my AoE fire spell. Alright, switch back to fire. So, for anybody who doesn't know Black Mage, see this little gauge over here in the top right with the timer on it? When we use fire spells, the fire spells... Oh my god, he's gonna die. Well... What was I supposed to do there? I can't heal him. Did I just not kill them fast enough? YouTube guys, Twitch is saying hi. I don't know if you guys can see that. But, as I was saying, for anybody that doesn't know how the Black Mage works, our fire spells basically increase the damage of all our spells when our job gauge is lit up with fire. That little circle right there. Oh shit. This is called Astral Fire. You see how it's glowing orange now? And then when we use the Ice one, it reduces our damage but increases our magic regeneration. Because with fire, normally in this game, your MP slowly regenerates over time. But when you're in Astral Fire, it doesn't. When you're in Umbral Ice, it increases how fast it regenerates. So that's how you get your MP back. So the whole point of the job is to switch between fire and ice. And then Thunder is just a damage over time spell. Also referred to as a duct. Oh shit, we got Swift Cast. Okay, let's go try and kill these guys faster now. We're in position. We gotta try and basically nuke these things before this fucking swordsman dies. Can I use a potion on him? Or he's gonna die. Alright, let's try and kill this one. Alright, let's see if we can use a potion on him. It did not look like it worked. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, he can heal himself, okay. we gotta do. We basically just have to kill these things as fast as possible. Why'd you do that the last time? Alright, we're throwing ice to get our magic back. He died. We probably could have got it if I didn't stop to try and heal him with the potions. So we'll get it this time right now. That was kind of dumb though. It was kind of not cool. Not cool. Hey, what's up, Twitch? Welcome everybody that just joined. We're just, you know, turning our basic bitch Thaumaturge into a Black Mage. Ooh. We gotta kill these ads before they kill our tank, I guess. He a tanky boy. Alright, switching back to ice. How's everybody doing today? I've got a playlist of songs that I'm making for my next stream that I want to show you guys. You guys are gonna love it. I need to drink my juice. Cast faster. Seemingly ordinary imp. Alright. That's another thunder spell. We're gonna switch to ice this time. Get our MP back real quick. Come on, hit him faster. Alright, so we're gonna switch to fire a little early. See, this time we're killing him much faster because we stuck to single target. AoE's great, but it takes time to really rack up the damage. Alright, we're gonna use this to reduce the damage. Alright, switching back to ice. Actually, I'll do it now. I was gonna use transpose to instantly switch, but I cast the spell too fast. Alright, gonna switch back to fire. Transpose to go straight in it to Ash of Fire. Burn, bitch. Alright, cool. See? We got it this time. That takes care of that. I'm off to collect my coin. There, you didn't die this time. Alright. If any of you guys are actually 14 players and want to give me some advice on what to look forward to for Black Mage, because Black Mage is probably the most intimidating job I've done so far. Because it takes the most actual, you know, job knowledge and fight knowledge. Like, yeah, we're standing in one spot casting spells, but we need to be able to stand in one spot and continue casting spells. So finding the safest spot to not die while we do that. And nothing feels worse than having a cast interrupted. It seems your partnership with our hired blade was splendidly. Went splendidly. Okay, my bad, English. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Coco Boha with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rodigan has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do, or what to do? Surely a Thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into the little cave over there. Hurry now before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny. Alright, let me drink some more juice. So this gives me a little bit of an experience boost, 3%, but you know, 3% over multiple levels really does matter. Alright, so where are we going now? Obviously this little Lothal is going to try to murder me. Alright. Hey, Figs, thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. I gotta figure out what's going on with my notifications, because my notifications didn't even go off for that. That's weird. Hey, no problem, man. I'm doing both, so that way any of my YouTube viewers that want to see some what my Twitch content is looking like can see it on both, on either or. Some people prefer YouTube, some people prefer Twitch. Thankfully, I found out how to be able to stream to both. This is not Coco Bussy. Well, it is Coco Bussy, but not Coco. But a Coco Bussy possessed by a void scent that escaped from Mormo's urn. Oh, I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for the compliment. This is my third stream in 2 days. I did 2 shorter streams yesterday, and I'm trying to get there. I'm really enjoying doing this stuff. I've wanted to do it. I finally have the setup and to take the time to really do it, and I'm just hoping you guys are enjoying the content. We're still gonna get more YouTube videos. Just the days I'm streaming, I'm probably not gonna make YouTube videos too, just because that's a lot of workload. And I do still have a kind of full-time job now. I took a little bit of time off to stream for you guys, but I'm just hoping it all works out, and I'm hoping I can entertain you guys. Anybody else feel uncomfortable saying the name Kokobusi? Just me? Okay. But a Kokobusi possessed by the void sent that escaped from Mormo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain Thaumaturges. So this Lalafell in black basically has the Sharingan. He knew right away who it was. Hee, and you, my dear mana-rich Zafikel, will be next. I have wanted to absorb your delicious power since the moment we met. Is David your mom? Oh shit! Because more of a WoW Classic fan right now. Final Fantasy 15, too much for me. Alright, first off, David, I didn't realize that was you, homie. It's good to see you, cuz. I hope you're doing well. Second off, this is Final Fantasy 14. It is not that bad. It is intimidating to start because there is a lot. But if you ever decide to take that leap, dog, I will be right there with you. Good to hear from you, and I'm happy to see you in the stream. A pity that has been such an amusing charade. However did you see through it? I am Kokobusi's brother. How could I not? It is time I destroyed you, Mormo, and put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's missing adventures. Yeah, I didn't even know you were a Final Fantasy fan. How have we not talked about this? Hehe, a coward like you destroyed me. Your opening strikes should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Okay, so he wants us to murder the little midget Lalafell. Great. Fear stays your hand. Fear of slaying me and also slaying your sibling. Why the hell have to be Lalafells? You ever notice that the most evil characters in this game are all Lalafells? What the fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell into the mic. Poor spineless Thaumaturge, I shall however leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Kokobusi's fervent wish to amass this power. Oh, so is he gonna actually have like... So, their little brother didn't have enough magic power to actually be able to blast shit. So he couldn't be a Black Mage. Sorry, Thaumaturge. But I wonder if he's gonna have all that power after we manage to save him from the demon. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. Bro, I'm a nerd. You and Stephanie inspired me as a kid in anime, video games, all that. Fam, we are gonna talk much. Figs is actually my cousin, you guys. He's over here in the Twitch chat, basically filling me in. I didn't know he was even into Final Fantasy, but apparently Final Fantasy anime, he saw me and our other cousin loving all this stuff, and he joined in it too. Maybe we should make a plan to go to the anime convention that comes around at the end of the month. It pains me to admit, but there is some truth to the creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I betrayed my own teachings. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trials. I'll remain here for a time and gather my thoughts. So speaking of Final Fantasy 15, there's actually a crossover event in this game with Final Fantasy 15, which is actually what gave me this. Hold up, let me show you guys this little thing real quick. For all my Final Fantasy 15 fans out there. Bam! Yeah, we got the car. Wait. And it flies. And it plays the car music from the game. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Alright, we gotta go finish off this quest and then go knock out a dungeon. Psycho, that is one of the best emotes I've ever seen. No, that's the car from Final Fantasy 15. That's Noctis's car. The Regalia. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a Batmobile with the way it transforms. Alright, let's go finish this quest with this Lalafell. Oh look, another starting Black Mage. No, that's an Arcanist. Holy shit. They must be turning into a Black Mage. Sorry, Thaumaturge. God, I need to get to level 30. So this is a starter job. Once you get to level 30, it transforms into a real job. Thaumaturge is a starter job. It turns into Black Mage. Zafikel. Kokobuki has advised me of your adventure. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our tome of teachings is at an end. Ahem. Well, at least, to be absolutely accurate, this is an addendum with additional advice, but Kokobuki considered it extracurricular. Even I do not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not deign to die, you understand. Great, so they want to send me on, a death mission. I bought the whole Final Fantasy XV PS4 when it came out. Came with the movie and the deluxe game, and like a custom PS4 and remote. That's fly. I was a little late to the game with 15. Final Fantasy 15 has a movie. It's called Kingsglaive, and it's fire. It's as good as Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children's. It also has a 4-part anime, which basically goes into the relationship between Noctis and his crew. I have yet to inform my brothers of Kokobuchi's misfortune. I have yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lesson of Thaumaturge demands I slay the creature where it stood. It was the most opportune moment to strike. Minimal risk and victory can be assured. How many more will suffer my hesitation and my cowardice? I will likely be some time, however, before Momo resurfaces to kill again. Now we have to uncover the deception, and the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground where Kokobushi's face is unknown. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to read this fast. And throughout the respite, maybe brief, I devote this time to considering an course of action. Pray, leave me to my musings, Zafikel. So now our next mission isn't until we're gonna grab the shoes. Isn't until level 25. So now our goal is to get 4 levels. Let's put on those new shoes that we just got. I lied, they're level 22. Hey, Owned, what's up? Thanks for the follow. I remember watching you beat Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden as a kid. Bro, I still play Devil May Cry. I actually streamed Devil May Cry 5 for a while. And... oh, wait, my Twitch notification just went off. Oh! Okay, my bad. I'm still getting used to the new overlay. And Owned is the company I got this overlay through. Let me show you guys something real quick. Check this out. How about now? Should be good now. My bad, had to fix that. So with this overlay that I got, it's actually based on Final Fantasy 7. I'm using OBS. And, but this overlay came from a website called Owned. And I actually made this so I can talk to you guys while we wait for our duty to pop, because we're basically just waiting for them to put us into it now. And I got one of my new spit it out notifications when you followed, and it bugged me out a second. I'm still figuring out all of the functions of OBS, but basically what happened there wasn't necessarily an audio bug. I have different sources for different things. Like this overlay that you guys are looking at now is different than like when I'm playing, and I forgot to include my mic input to the second one, so that was my bad. But it was an easy fix. But no, Final Fantasy XIV is a lot of fun. It does start off a little slow. If you guys saw my stream last night, it was it was a little annoying getting from level 1 to level 15. But once you get to level 16, and you can start actually doing dungeon stuff, the game picks up really fast. We've only got 2 more Thaumaturge story missions, and then we become our Black Mage, and then we get access to a whole new set of skills. Because if you look at our skill list, these are all the skills we get only as a Thaumaturge. But then when we level up, this whole thing fills up. Like, let me show you one of my jobs that's actually like at a higher level. Let me show you this one. This is Reaper, and look at all the abilities I got here. Bam. And this is one of the simpler jobs. Samurai. This is one of my favorites. Look at that. This is my absolute main, because you know I'm a Final Fantasy VIII nerd. This is Gunbreaker. Yes, that's a gun. That's a big ass gun blade on my back. And I just look majestic. Yeah, streaming a lot of audio is probably the hardest thing to get right, in my opinion, but everything looks good so far. Yeah, I actually worked on it for like 4 hours Saturday night, because I knew I was going to start Sunday. And also, you got a new banner, right? My banner is the same. It actually was one that a friend of mine had made. She's pretty much my sister-in-law. My girlfriend's sister designed it. She drew it out herself, and I just kept it. Hold on, let me switch back. Like I was saying, our Thaumaturge has like no abilities compared to like this boy, who's got. This is what a whole kit actually looks like. Look at that scythe. Look clean. I've also got. Let me get my gun. Yes, that is a big ass gun. Let me show you guys a little something while we wait for this to pop. So in this game, guild is called a free company. So we're gonna go check out our FC house. This is our guild house technically. So they bought a basic house. They bought a house, and then a lot of this stuff, especially that stuff that has markers on it, they put in here, and they designed this whole house. Those are vendors for like mending your gear, buying material and stuff. Material in this game is for stat boosts. This is all crafting, because a bunch of our people in our RFC are what we call Omni Crafters, so they can make accessories, weapons, just about anything. We even got a basement. Like, look at this statue of Bahamut. Isn't that fly? Look, it looks like a fucking club down here. They even got a bar. And this is like where we meet up to go do stuff together. It's pretty fun. But the whole reason we came over here is because we have a training dummy outside. That's the wrong way. That's the way we wanted to go. But let me just show you what a machinist has to do in a fight. So we gotta power up. We got a drill. We gotta power up. We got that. We got a giant chainsaw. Then we gotta pull out our gun. Do a bunch of combo shots. And we got this shit. This is basically faster gun. And then we got this. This is a whole ass robot we get to summon. Well, this is a DPS job. DPS jobs are a lot more aggressive. I mean, for a healer, let me just reset this real quick. For like, oh shit, I just attacked it. Alright. Can you stop? There we go. Like, this is one of my main heal. There we go. This is my main healer. This is a sage. Those things shoot lasers and stuff. I know, a healer with lasers is crazy. But their damage button is literally just one button that you spam. They have a couple other abilities, like this one. They have an AoE attack, and then they have one other attack that takes a resource. but it's because their whole kit is supposed to be for healing. Like this is a shield, this is a regen, that's an attack, but this is an area of effect heal. This is another area of effect heal and a shield. Because they want you to be able to focus on healing because there's so much going on. You have to worry about dodge mechanics. You have to look at your party's health to make sure they don't die. Because sure, you want to be able to do DPS, but your job is to keep the party alive. A tank has a damage rotation just like the DPS is, but they also have a bunch of shields to keep themselves alive because their goal is to keep the enemy looking at them and off of everybody else. Where's my Dark Knight? Everybody likes watching Dark Knight because Dark Knight has some of the coolest animations in the game. I know this doesn't look like much of a Dark Knight, but I promise it is. You got this. You got this big black ball. Rain some more lightning. This shield is literally us channeling our inner darkness, but it's a shield. I was looking for classes yesterday. I'd probably play Samurai Dragoon. So if you're starting out from level 1 and you decide to choose to level all the way up, Dragoon starts off as Lancer and then turns into a Dragoon. It's actually one that you can play from the beginning of the game. Samurai, unfortunately, is locked behind level 50. But I really like Samurai. Samurai is one of my favorite jobs to play. So there's multiple roles in the game. Obviously you got your tank, your healer, your DPS, but DPS is broken down into a caster DPS, obviously spellcasters, melee DPS when you're up on the enemy's ass and beating their ass, and ranged physical, which is what machinist is. Basically you're attacking from a long range. They do less damage, but they can attack from anywhere, basically anywhere on the screen, and still hit the enemies. So you can dodge mechanics, be at a safer distance, whereas melee DPS have to be on their ass. I wish I could show you guys limit breaks, but look at this. Do I have enough to use my shadow? This is one of Dark Knight just goes ham. Like they get their opener is how you start a fight. It's just button vomit, and then they get this guy. I get to summon my inner darkness. And then he'll attack while I'm attacking. Yeah, and this is limited effects. I have it set where I only see my own effects. If I was playing with other players, I have their effects turned off because like there's 4-man duties, there's 8-man duties, and then there's even 24-man duties, and that many people throwing out effects, it just gets to be a lot. Now, as you guys see, I'm still waiting on the queue time for that duty. That is because I'm a DPS. There's so many DPS jobs in this game that DPS tend to have longer queue times. If I was tanking or healing, especially healing, I would get into the duty basically instantly. Yeah, I don't know if you know of I do know of Lost Ark, but I haven't actually got to play it. I've heard really good things about it, but I heard that like once you get to the end game, the content kind of drops off. This game has so much fucking content. Oh, there we go. Switch back to our Thaumaturge, and now we're in. We still got 37 minutes on our food buff, so we can just go in and be ass. 1 second. We want this over here. Hold on. Okay. That's just me using my hotbars because I play on controller, just because I played on it for so long. Alright, so what the tank's doing now is the tank's trying to get the mob of enemies together. You can do a couple enemies at a time, or you can do a big pull like this guy's doing. So I gotta throw out some fireballs. You can actually see the tank's health in blue. I made it so his health appears blue, the healer's appears green. And the healer's basically trying to keep the tank alive while we burn down the enemies, and I'm out of MP because I'm ass. I'm still getting used to when to switch between fire and ice. So it's like an Overwatch with Qs. Yeah, that's basically every MMO. That's because everybody wants to, deal the damage. Nobody wants to be like, nobody wants the responsibility. Alright, now we gotta switch to ice because we already ran out of firepower. Alright. This sucks as a caster. It's one of the reasons I don't like casters. Like, they hit hard, but like, say the enemy dies or moves too far away or something. Like, it's so easy to interrupt the cast. So we're switching to Umbral Ice because... So the way Astral Fire works is it actually shuts off our natural mana regeneration even outside of battle, so I just had to turn it off. Alright. Blow them up. That way I turned it off so that way I can get my mana back while we were, you know, out of the fight. Like that. I didn't realize this is a level 19 dungeon. So, the thing that a lot of people really love about this game is that it makes all of the content relevant no matter how old it is. Because it has a really, really good level sync feature. So like right now, we're level 21, 22, and it put us down to level 19 to go into this dungeon. So the downside is we lose our abilities from higher levels, but it basically puts us on par with the current content, so it's not like we're just brain dead blowing through it. We actually are. It's actually engaging, you know what I mean? Some people would prefer it to stay unsynced, which you can do, you just don't get any experience. But, I mean, I like it in most cases. Some jobs it gets annoying because some jobs can't really play below like level 50. But other than that, if you can deal with that, you can deal with anything. Like, that's why we're not just one-shotting these enemies. But in exchange for not being able to one-shot them, you know, they give us a massive experience boost. Like, we're probably going to get a level or two just for doing this one dungeon. God damn it, I still keep forgetting to keep an eye on my mana. Alright. But yeah, see, you can see all the enemies throwing out attacks, and you just can't see what their attacks are because I have it turned off. Are you still getting EXP to level up, though? Because I'm synced down, yes. If I was to go in unsynced, I wouldn't get any experience. So you could, like, if I wanted to, I can go into this level 19 duty at, like, level 90, which is the max, but there would be no point. Unless you're trying to farm like certain items, like say you want to get items for a glamour or a transmog for WoW references. You can go into any duty at max level and just blow through it just to try and farm that one item. Like, I'm big on mount farming, so I'll go into like a low level boss whose mount I don't have and just smack the shit out of it just to get just to try and farm the mount. But to get an idea of the scale of this game, not to intimidate anybody, but we've had the base game and 1, 2, 3, 4 expansions, with the 5th one coming out this year. And besides the base game, which is like, people say it's around 100 hours worth of content, every expansion is probably another 50, give or take. And every expansion is like its own, pretty much its own self-contained story that does affect things here and there. But it's like you're getting a whole nother game every time you play with the expansion. And the fact that the free trial gives you the base game plus 2 expansions, that is so much content. Just doing the most current expansion, it took me a month to get through the story. Mind you, I work a full-time job. It took me a month to get through the story, and I'm still doing post-content stuff. Like, there's just so much to do. So if you ever really want a game to really sink your teeth in and eat up your time, this game will give you hours of shit to do. And while I know there's a lot on the screen right now with like names and health bars, you can customize all of that. Like this is how I prefer to play, but somebody else can set up their HUD completely different. And if a caster's not your shtick, there's what? How many jobs are there now? There's 4 tank jobs. There's 4 healers. There's 3 range DPS, 3 casters with a new one coming out in the next expansion. And then there's monk, samurai, dragoon, ninja. Is it 5 melee DPS? I know Viper is a new one coming out, which if you're a Final Fantasy IX fan, it's basically Zidane if he had a fighting style. Like it's the 2 daggers and then he combines them into the 1 sword. Like yeah, it looks fly. I'm gonna be playing that as soon as the expansion comes out. I think I waited a little too long on the ice. Yeah, I'm actually playing on my PS5. This game's also on PC, and they've got a beta right now for Xbox, which is crazy. I don't think I've seen it. I don't think there are many MMOs that are on all 3 platforms. Like you see all those empty squares on those are spots you can map to your controller keys, or if you're on keyboard, you can map them to certain keys too. While I do have a PC now, I just stick to controller just because that's what I've played since I started the game. It's just easier than having to relearn how to play. A lot of people say it's better on PC, probably because you can like see everything better. Like obviously I have my main hotbar, but I also have a secondary hotbar for other skills that I use. Like on a full, I'll show you guys after this one what my full like hotbar ends up looking like. And then if you look on the right of my cross hotbar, you see a bunch of skills just kind of floating in the air. Those I could technically click on to activate if I wanted to go out of the way, but they're basically there for me to see when they're off cooldown, because those are usually abilities I have on my second hotbar. And it's easier to just have them right there when I need them, instead of like being able to see that they're ready, instead of having to go back to the other hotbar to check if they're ready to then maybe click on them. Playing on MMO for a controller seems complex, but you're probably so ingrained in the way you have been playing, so I get it. Yeah, and there's like ways to cheat around it too. So at first it was a little hard, but a buddy of mine showed me a trick that a setting that you can change that makes it hella easier. Oh, we're actually about to hit the last boss too. God, these cast times drive me nuts. Eventually, Black Mage does get faster. Like you actually get like an ability to cast 3 spells back to back with no cooldown. No, I'm sorry, not no cooldown, no cast bar, no cast time, which is cool. Because right now, this shit is for the birds. Damn, this hour kind of flew by. It's because of you guys. All those interactions, like making the time fly by so fast. Hey, we just leveled up. And we haven't even fought the last boss yet. So we just leveled up, plus we're going to get experience from the last boss, plus we'll get the bonus experience for doing this roulette. Because remember, it's a daily bonus. Alright, throw down Thunder. So again, Thunder is a damage over time spell, or referred to as a dot. Then we're gonna spam fire. We also have this move, this purple thing that looks like a bunch of purple balls called Addle. It's a damage down for magic skills. So we can actually hit our opponent with them and reduce their damage. It's not such a big deal now, but in higher end content it becomes like really important. Because you can like reduce the damage that the entire party takes by reducing the boss stand for like a raid-wide AoE. there's a lot of little intricacies that as you get higher up. If you guys want, I can actually do a raid fight with one of my other jobs, so you can see what a raid looks like in this game. How many of you guys are Final Fantasy VII fans? We gotta kill these things. So I have one spell that does a lot less damage, but like it's an instant cast, so like I don't have to wait. I can do it while I'm moving. Because the gameplay is just playing me. That's why I like New World so much more, because the gameplay was interesting. I feel that. Like I was not interested in this game at all, and sometimes this game still pisses me off. But I was really into the story. The story is what caught me, and once I got used to the gameplay, I couldn't put it down. I am playing the remakes. I have platinumed the remake. I have Rebirth. I was gonna wait to play it till next week because basically, if I wanted to stream Rebirth, nobody's gonna watch it the first week it's out because they're playing it themselves. So I'm gonna let people play it, and then I'm gonna play it. I've been avoiding all spoilers. I haven't seen anything about the game, and I'm gonna keep it that way. WoW Classic Season of Discovery, but I just started playing WoW in November. WoW's another game that's a lot. The reason I was asking about Final Fantasy VII is because they have raid bosses that are based on Final Fantasy VII, and I thought that'd be fun to check out. But yeah, so real quick, this is my Gunbreaker's hotbar. So the way I have my hotbar set up is you hold one of the triggers to get access to each side of the bar. L2 for left, R2 for right. On the right side I have all my single target abilities, on the left I have all my AoEs. And then I have to switch to a second hotbar to get access to my defensives, because Gunbreaker's a tank. But if I hold R2, press L2, I can get up the right side of my second hotbar without ever having to switch, and vice versa. So that makes playing it a lot easier. And then I have my hotbar on the side to let me see when those things are off cooldown. That's how I play on controller. But you know what, we're gonna go do Samurai, because Samurai's fun. And we're actually gonna jump into a raid to show off a little bit for you guys. Nah, we'll do a trial, because this trial is fire. Where is it? Not that one, this one. So this is for my Final Fantasy VII fans out there. So this game, it takes a lot of inspiration from other Final Fantasies as far as their boss design. And yeah, we're about to fight a pretty iconic boss whenever this queue pops. But this looks like it's gonna take a while. So we're gonna go do a little bit of grinding while we wait. Let me take care of some odds and ends real quick. I think my cat's mad at me. I kept sending her away because she kept putting her butt in the camera. What level is our Thaumaturge at? Yo, we gained 4 levels. I'm sorry, we gained 3 levels from that one dungeon. So one more level and we can do our next job quest. So you know what, we're just gonna go do that real quick while we wait for the queue to pop on the raid that we want to show you guys. Sorry, the trial. Where the hell is this thing? Eastern Thanalan Dry Bone. So this is our fast travel system. There's big ass crystals all throughout the map, and as long as you attune to the crystal, you can teleport back to it. At a cost of gil, but I have so much gil it don't matter. I have 800,000, which is chump change to some people, but that just means I can teleport wherever I need to without fear of the cost. Alright, so now we're looking for that zombie. I still bug out how good it looks on this PC. I always played on PS5 and a TV. The difference is insane. Nope. Like, as far as WoW goes, I'm sure I would probably love WoW, but I was never really an MMO player. I only ever played like single player games. My first like dipping my toes in an MMO technically was Destiny, and while Destiny is very different from a classic MMO, the community aspect of it was something I was really into. I loved doing all the raiding. I loved the PvE, and eventually, was being the key word there. Eventually, a friend of mine who I used to play Destiny with talked me into trying this out, especially during the pandemic. And while getting through the first base game was such a slog, especially the way it was before, because they've changed it to make it more accessible. They reduced the number of mindless quests, they streamlined some of the early game dungeons, and they increased how fast you level up. Once I got to the first expansion, I was hooked. There's actually a scene where you fight 3 of the summons from the games, Titan, Ifrit, and Garuda, and they're hard boss fights because you know you're low level, they're new. But then, fucking Ultimate Weapon comes out, one shots Titan, one shots Ifrit, and then bites Garuda's head off. And it's like a switch went off in my head. I was like, what just happened? I was like, what the fuck did I just miss this entire time? I had no idea what was going on. All I saw was these 3 bosses getting murdered. And from that point, the story gripped me enough to push me through the game. And then getting into the end game, the raids are fun. Some of the later trials are fun. Even the dungeons, which the dungeons are like the basic of the basic. It just, once you find that thing that hooks you in this game, it'll never let you go. I did take a break because of Destiny, because Destiny was like seriously improving in like 2022. I want to say it was 2022 when the Witch Queen came out, or we're leading up to the Witch Queen, but then it fell off so hard the very next year. Alright, my nose itches. I got back into this game and I haven't looked back since. Alright, this is gonna take a while, so you know what we're gonna do? As much as I love playing Samurai, we want a faster queue time, so we're gonna go in as a healer. No, that Cinder Drift. So yeah, that just cut our queue time in half. It's still long because that's a little bit of an older duty, but we'll get to it much faster. Is behind paywalls. Technically, the gameplay for Destiny is top notch. That is the one thing they did right. Like, as far as this game and other MMOs that I've seen and played, Destiny, like, if they had as much content as this game has, there'd be no reason to ever go back. Their gameplay is the best, hands down. Some of it can be a little unbalanced, but they're constantly working on it. Not to the best, but they try. It looks gorgeous. The storyline can be good when they work on it, but each expansion, you have to buy the base game, you have to buy each expansion, and like some of the content also requires you to buy it unless you buy like a season pass, which I get it, they're trying to make their money back, but even when you do buy it, it's just not worth it. You could spend the same amount on an expansion for this game and you basically get a whole nother game. And that was why I kind of had to. And then their business practices lately after they look, we're done. Their business practices after they got bought by Sony is just, they got me worried. Hence why, again, I started playing this again, and I'm happy I did. So yeah, for my Final Fantasy VII fans, we're gonna fight Ruby Weapon. This is Final Fantasy XIV's rendition of Ruby Weapon. Now, this fight's gonna look pretty easy because it's older, and this is the normal version, but there's actually a harder version of this fight. And I'm the healer, so I gotta keep everybody alive. So if you look in the top left corner, that's all my party's health bars. I need to make sure they don't die. I do have another healer to help me out, but yeah. So we're gonna throw this up. This is a shield plus a regen, and it hit the whole party. And then the other healer also put up a shield with a regen. So now I just gotta focus on damage. That's a raid-wide blast, but we put up shields and we put up healing, so we'll be alright. The thing about it is it's not just microtransactions, because if you want all the content, you have to buy it. Microtransactions are one thing, but to need to buy those transactions just to be able to play the game, we need to stand on this. Alright, notification, now we actually do in fact have to stand on this. So you guys remember in FinalFantasyXIV how Ruby Weapon used to eat people? Like he would kill 2 of your party members? That's their version of that move. If you're not standing on his claws, he kills you immediately. Oh my god, they killed the tank. He died immediately. Alright. Thankfully, healers have combat reses, though you do get like a penalty for dying. Alright, we gotta heal this guy up who just died. Get some mitigation on him. Ruby Weapon's trying to kill us again. Oh yeah, remember how in FinalFantasyXIV Ruby Weapon put his claws on the ground and would attack you from behind? Yeah, that's a mechanic in this too. And FinalFantasyXIV has some of the best music. I mean, FinalFantasyXIV has some of the best music in the franchise. I'll actually show you guys something after this. I'll show you what really made me decide to play this game. Because, believe me, I was very hesitant. Very hesitant. Oh shit. Those tracks on the ground are the pathway he's gonna follow, so I have to like move in accordance to dodge them. Oh shit, no, wrong way. Alright, we're good. Oh, we need to heal up everybody. Health is looking kinda suspect. Thankfully my healer has some pretty amazing abilities. That's a broken ass heal with a shield. So it puts 5 shields. They're lower potency shields, but they reduce damage for each shield, then they immediately get another shield, but if all 5 shields weren't consumed after a certain amount of time, those shields just heal everybody for however many shields are still stacked on them. It's insane. Oh shit. Obviously you got those big markers are no-no zones, so you dodge them. But on the higher end content, those markers are gone. So you have to just know the animations, it gets crazy. I love the higher end content in this game. My DBS could be a little bit better. We should have already hit phase 2. Yeah, this is just phase 1. Back up over here. Keep hitting him. Undermine. So basically, his claws blow up. So this time you don't stand on him. Alright, we hit the transition. Check this out. Y'all want nightmare fuel? Oh, this transition is long, but man, is it good. This is our next boss. This boss fight has 2 phases. Oh no, you guys are gonna get an ad break in a minute. Shit, and I can't stop the fight. That was a good emote. I can't even pretend it wasn't. Look, where's in the background? Oh, 30 seconds. gonna die. Yep, we're dead. Alright, welcome back, Twitch. So, we almost died. You see that giant fireball in the background? Yeah, that was gonna blow up and kill us. We had 2 enemies we had to kill to reduce its power, so it doesn't, you know, wipe the party. But if you don't, it insta-kills you. But now we just heal through. And now we just keep damaging the boss. The only downside to this second phase is that the boss doesn't move anymore. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But she just literally just drops meteors on us over and over again. Look, she's already making another one. That's what the Dalamud Reborn is. Can you just die already? The audacity is still be at 50%. Shit. Hold on. So those pulsing circles are proximity AoEs. Where if you're standing too close to them, they do more damage. Oh god. Oh god. Oh yeah, because you just subbed. You're a G for that. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Alright, throw a regen on everybody. Oh god. Now we have to catch a meteor. Yes, we're literally holding up a meteor with our magic power. If our teammates didn't kill the meteor fast enough, it would kill us. Gotta help this guy. There's so much going on. Look, see the meteor coming again? Put a shield up. Alright, hit the boss, hit the boss. Now, mechanic that's always in Final Fantasy is limit break. If you look above all the health gauges, you see there's actually a limit break gauge. When you're in 8-man content, you get access to a level 3, which is a specific limit break for a job. He's doing it right now. This guy right here. Summon a demon and they just combo out the boss and kill it. Yeah, good job, everybody. We didn't even wipe a single time. The Reaper's getting it because he did the limit. Oh, the Reaper left. I would have given him a player comm. That was fun. Alright. Let's sell this game real quick. Hold that thought. We got 2 player comms ourselves. Alright, so we're gonna log out real quick. Let me show you guys why I started playing this game. Figs, this is because you mentioned the music, and this game's music is top tier. But let me tell you a story about this game. So, A Realm Reborn was 2.0 of this game. Is where the game really started. There was a 1.0, but it was bad. The mechanics were bad, the game was horribly unbalanced, and players hated it. So, rather than abandoning the project altogether, the company took the game, shut it down, rebuilt it from the ground up, and re-released it as A Realm Reborn. But the way they ended it was with an in-game event. Basically, the enemy faction, the Growlians, went to war with Eorzea. Eorzea is the country that we play in. And during it, they tried to weaponize, no bullshit, a moon. There's actually 2 moons in this game, one of them is fake. They tried to weaponize what was inside the second moon, and the thing that was inside of it broke out and literally destroyed the planet. And that was the end of 1.0. And when 2.0 started, we don't necessarily know what happened, but somehow the world pulled itself back together, and into it, our character shows up. This was the trailer for 2.0. I'm gonna mute my mic so you guys can listen to this, and I actually have to take a phone call real quick. So this is the war I was talking about. This is the war. This was the war at the end of 1.0. If you were playing the game at this time, you were in this live, watching all this happen. Like I've seen people, some people recorded their gameplay and posted it on YouTube, but you actually see them like as their player characters sitting watching all this unfold. Those are the faction leaders at the start of the game. This is the bad guys. He's basically Darth Vader. Just listen to that music. This guy is supposed to be like the representation of the main character. And then remember the moon from the boss fight we just did? That's why it was called Dalamon Reborn, because Ruby Weapon was trying to remake it to use it on us. Those are all the different jobs: White Mage, Bard, Black Mage, and Paladin. Those were like all the beginning jobs of 1.0. He's a warrior. That's another job we're gonna eventually do. That's one of the few I don't have. This game's Sid. There is always a Sid. I'm pretty sure this song is unfortunately copyrighted, so that means the stream belongs to Square Enix. But look, those were the seals on whatever is in there. What do you guys think is in there? So when I saw this, I freaked the fuck out because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. It's fucking Bahamut. Just look at that. Imagine seeing that. It looked like the Eye of Sauron. And he just destroys everything. They tried to control him and they couldn't. And he just lets loose on everything. And this is how they ended the game. Like once he broke out, the server shut down. And this is what happened after the server shut down. It actually played this cutscene. Now, I didn't play 1.0, but I'm pretty sure this guy was a prominent character in 1.0, but he was basically the leader of like the group of NPCs that supports you throughout the game. And he tries to take on Big Dragon by himself. These are the NPCs that help you throughout the game. They're channeling their power to him. And they try to reseal him. Yeah, he wasn't about that life. So he actually sends the heroes away. And then we never see what happens to this guy. There's actually a raid where it actually shows you what happens after this part. But now it jumps to what's supposed to... That was supposed to be the end of 1.0. And now this is supposed to be the start of 2.0. But yeah, the world basically was able to heal itself, and everybody was able to move forward, but nobody knows how it happened. And it only gets explained when you do a raid at the end of the base game. But see, they went from, you know, death and destruction to almost like hopeful. Yeah, that's Odin. He's a boss fight in this game. And he looks so clean. I will say what Behemoth in every Final Fantasy. I was gonna say will say watching this cutscene makes me wanna. It motivates me to just keep playing because I love this shit. Another cool thing they did, like, they finally explained it in the current state of the game. When the heroes, you know, got away from the fight and they came back, nobody could remember who they were. It's supposed to be a representation of how, with 1.0 being gone, all the players from 1.0 are basically new players going into 2.0. I don't know if their characters got completely erased or what, but nobody remembered any of the heroes from 1.0. Even though, you know, they saved the fucking realm. And they actually explain in the lore why nobody could remember them. They just knew of the Warriors of Light, but they couldn't remember them individually. It was really cool the way they did it. And they explained it. Like, the lore for this game is, like, super deep. They even have, like, whole, encyclopedias of stuff that happened. I just wish there was this level of detail in Destiny. And yeah, that's the 2.0 trailer. And then whenever you watch one of the trailers, it changes your start screen. But yeah, they have one that was the base game, and then they have one for every expansion. But most of them have a lot of spoilers. That one has the least amount of spoilers, and it's what got me to want to play the game, because, you know, I knew Bahamut, I knew the different jobs, I knew Odin. Like, it got me excited. And now we gotta queue back in. Hope you guys enjoyed that little trip down memory lane. Oh, another game I'm probably gonna play on the channel, since I finally got it. I had to wait a while. I was a big fan of Spider-Man 1, the PS4 game, and of the Miles Morales game, and I finally got my hands on Spider-Man 2. Another game I've avoided majority of spoilers. Some of the bigger things, obviously, you couldn't not find out, unfortunately. But there's a lot of it I don't know. Like, I didn't find out that Sandman was even in the game till recently. Alright, so back to our Black Mage. Now, while we can't get the boost from, you know, doing the leveling roulette again, we can still do a dungeon to get a massive amount of experience, because they increased the amount of experience you get from dungeons. So we're gonna just queue up for a story dungeon. The highest level one we can do is this one. Oh, I hate this dungeon. Some of the earlier dungeons are kind of ass. Well, at least, I mean, it's a 5-minute queue time, so we'll get into it fast. And that should put us pretty close to level 30. It'll probably be at least level 26. Because we're gonna do a Thaumaturge quest at 25, a Thaumaturge quest at 30, and then right after we do that last Thaumaturge quest, we'll be able to get the Black Mage quest. While we're doing that, let's try if we can find these zombies they want us to kill. This has really been a good time so far. I'm having fun hanging out with you guys. I'm glad you guys have stuck around so long. I really appreciate it. You know what? I could show off some of the mounts that I've gotten throughout the game. Because like I said, I love mount collecting. Check this shit out. What's a good one? Haha, this one. Look at this shit. Giant mecha dragon. Conk, conk, conk. He's just big. So, a cool thing with collections that they have in this game is that all the major boss fights for each expansion have mounts, and it's like 7 per expansion. But if you get all 7, you can get a special mount that you can only get when you have all 7. And for one of the expansions, it was all like little dragons, and then when you got all the little dragons, you can get this fucking Colossus thing. Where the fuck is... Hold on, is that an area we can go to? No, it's not. Where even am I anymore? These are big boy enemies, level 25s. I guess big compared to me. Alright, let me see this hunting log. The footballs, dry bone. That's dry bone. It's probably up there. The invisible city. Gotta collect the Infinity Stones. You know what? That's actually funny that you say that because their colors are pretty similar to the Infinity Stones. Check it. While waiting for this queue, I might have time to do stuff. Check it out. Let's go. That's the wrong button. Mounts. So, for example, this is one dragon. This is the first dragon you get. Kind of small, kind of ugly. But then you get this one. This is dragon number 2. This one is from my favorite boss in the game. This is number 3. This one's got like shadow effects. Now those are the 3 that are from the base game. Not the base game, the base expansion. There's always like patch content after each expansion, and then you get 4 more. This is the one from Ruby Weapon, the boss you guys saw me fight. He actually plays his theme music. Her theme music, I guess? Then you got this one. This one's actually from Emerald Weapon, because Emerald Weapon's in this game too. That last one I think was Diamond Weapon. No, that's this one. And when you have all 7, then you can actually do a quest to get the Machine Dragon that I showed you guys a second ago. But they have a theme for each expansion. Like the base game is horses, it's these guys. And then you get this one at the end. The first expansion, Heaven's Ward, was birds. The second one was wolves. And then you actually get Kayumi of the Nine Tails is basically Kurama, their version of Kurama. And then the third expansion was the dragons. The fourth expansion I'm working on now, yeah, one of them is they're lynxes, aka cats with wings. This actually looks really good with the glamour. Ew! Why does it do that? Oh shit! Dungeon time. Is this that same dungeon we just did? No, this is definitely this is a level 24 dungeon. Let me drink some more juice just so I don't run out of time. Alright, what do we got here? We've got a warrior, a scholar, and a ninja. So those are all jobs that start off as starter jobs and evolve once you hit to level 30. So technically all these players are above level 30, but they're being synced down to this dungeon. Oh, their player cards look good. Alright, so you see the green leaf next to their name? Though that means they're still newer players. They haven't actually caught up to current content. Holy shit! 17 people came into YouTube. Apparently, there's nobody watching now, but they came and went. All good though. Hopefully, they're enjoying the content a little bit. I should probably AoE. Alright, after this, I'll switch to Blizzard. Blow them up. Now we freeze them. Alright, now we got our MP back. Now we switch back to fire. Oh, never mind, they're dead. So the dungeons in this game are pretty formulaic. They do get aesthetically cooler and cooler. This is like one of the earliest dungeons, but it's usually a few trash mobs. Then you get to a boss, a few more trash mobs, then a boss, and then a few more trash mobs, and then the final boss. But as far as the layout of like what it looks like, they're all different with different aesthetics, different enemy styles, and of course different levels. Some of the bosses have like actual like real mechanics. If anybody here is a FinalFantasyX fan, there's actually one where you fight Anima, and that's one of my favorite dungeons in the game because I'm a fanboy for Anima. But nope, we're just chilling. Stop killing my targets. Let me cast a damn spell. This is one of the reasons I never did Black Mage. Casters, like, I've main Red Mage as a caster, and Summoner is okay. I like Summoner, but majority of the time they're not really casting. The way Red Mage works in this game, Red Mage is, for anybody that doesn't know Final Fantasy games, Red Mages use both white and black magic. And the way it works for Red Mage in this game is they have a skill called Dual Cast, where basically whenever they cast a spell, like we're doing now, their next cast is instant. So you're only casting half the time, so you can move around a lot more. And then once their job gauge fills, you actually pull out a sword and do a sword combo like a melee, which is crazy, but it's cool. So they're moving around a lot more, they're doing a lot more things. Whereas Summoner, most of their abilities their summon does, they don't even cast anything. They have like, I think 3 abilities that actually cast. Everything else is just instant. And when you have an instant cast ability, you're able to move around like this. Like, see, that's an instant cast ability. I want whatever's in there. Like, this move does really low damage, but it's instant, so we can do it while we're moving and getting into position. Now we just sit here and turret it out. They did always call this the turret job. Oh shit, we got poisoned. Okay, that one I don't mind that they died. Alright, we already killed the first boss. It wasn't really much of a boss. That was that little plant Ochu looking thing that you guys saw. The tank's doing a good job of keeping the enemies on them. So I could just blow shit up. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I seriously do. I know that the earlier content can be pretty boring, but like, if you guys stick with me, we're gonna have a good time. Like, we've already been at this for almost 2 hours. Like, it's been pretty quick for me. You guys got to see cool cutscene. You guys got to see me fight like an actual boss. But my goal for this stream is to unlock Black Mage and be a real boy. Can you just die already? Oh, there's a second boss behind that door. Got you on my second one. Hey, I appreciate it, man. This is only my third stream technically, so this has probably been the second most active between the 3 streams. But then my first stream wasn't even this game. It was a whole different vibe. So it had a different audience. My goal is to be a variety streamer because like my YouTube channel has so many different kinds of content. Speaking of which, what's your favorite anime? That's a crazy question. I appreciate you guys so much. You don't even know. Like this type of stuff motivates me to keep going. If you can't pick top 1, give me like top 3. Right now I'm enjoying a friend. Okay, I've never heard of that one. Solo leveling's fire. I just started really getting into solo leveling. But all time would be. And you got me on the edge of my seat. Cowboy Bebop, Code Geass, Hunter x Hunter, Samurai Champloo, now JJK. I got you. Alright, alright. What kind of music do you like? I'll be real with y'all, I hate Attack on Titan. Alright. About to turn you on. No homo. Have you ever heard of nerdcore music? Psycho knows. So my channel started off as a reaction channel because I found this amazing genre of music that blew my freaking mind. So the reason I decided to do the things I've done with both my channel and my Twitch, and why I said I want to be a variety streamer, is because, you know, just like most kids in the 90s growing up, anime, video games, fucking nerd, sci-fi nerd stuff, you know, we all got made fun of for it. And as we've gotten older, it's become much more mainstream. But it's still hard to let go of the fact that, you know, homies were bullied for the stuff that we liked. I remember the feeling I got when I went to my first anime convention and seeing all of that stuff that I loved being celebrated. Like, it was a culture shock to me. And that's the kind of channel I want to build. But when I found nerdcore, basically, nerdcore is rock, rap, all kinds of different kinds of genres of music coming together and making music about the games and anime that we love. Songs about specific characters, the themes of different anime, like, it bugged me the fuck out because I just like, this can't be real. And I don't remember whose reaction I saw first, but I saw somebody reacting to one, and I was like, yo, I can do this. And I just started it as an outlet. Correct, even movies and so on. And it just started as an outlet for me, you know, and I found a bunch of like-minded people that enjoyed the stuff that I was watching too, and enjoyed my reactions enough to keep coming back. Now I'm up to almost 1,400 subscribers on YouTube, and it's just, I've been able to branch out from there too. Like I want a channel where it's got a little bit for everybody, you know what I mean? So now, you know, after we kill this boss that's beating my ass, we're gonna show you a little something. Who's your favorite JJK character? One Piece is a whole ass commitment, I understand that. And look at that, we got 2 levels up in that one dungeon. That's not even a leveling dungeon. Alright, hold that thought. Nanami, say less. Wrong button. I'm gonna need like 30 seconds. I hit the wrong button. Where's the... There we go. Bang. Can you guys hear me? Alright, let's that's fine. You guys can see my beautiful face and the fact that I'm covered in cat hair. God damn it, cat. Alright, display capture. Alright, ignore this for a second. I'm gonna run it over here. Pop that. That's fine. We gotta shrink this. That's good. Alright. I'm doing this for you right now. Making a whole overlay live. Alright, so here's what I built my channel on. Since you said Nanami was your favorite, this is what we're gonna do. Where he at though? This was my favorite song. Somebody actually came up with a song for Nanami, and this shit broke my heart. And I hadn't even watched Jujutsu. At the time I watched this, I hadn't even watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet. Can you guys see everything okay? Alright, check it out.
Hey there, no need to adjust your TV, or more likely your phone. You're watching a recycled commercial.
Hold on. I want to make sure I didn't mess this up. You guys hearing everything okay? You're hearing me, you're hearing the output. That's me. We don't want to see me.
See, at Mint Mobile, we're always looking for innovative ways to save our money so we can save you money.
Sorry if that's a little loud. But peep game.
find it soon. You never know, you're not enough. You're not enough. You never know, you're not enough.
This song fucked me up.
And then the pain just fades away, and everything's okay.
Get it, Fable. So this is an example of what I meant. This song's about Nanami, about the struggles that he faced, about the reasons that he fought. And getting to react to stuff like this, like, I've had songs straight bring me to tears and just completely ruin me. And just to see people put this much love into the stuff that I love, it makes me so happy. But just wait till you get to the second verse, because now he's going to switch up his whole style.
But I still carry the scene on my back. Driving this bitch from the backseat, spitting vaccine. The difference between you and me, you think that people are looking at you, copying everything that you do. But really people have been looking at you, so like everybody else. Another clone up on the shelf. If you bitches want more, we can have more, it'll rain down. I'm done being humble, yeah, I just want some competition. And if you really think you're next up, then you motherfuckers better listen.
Fuck Mahito and his dirty ass fingers.
Everybody tried to take from. Still every day, all he gave up was his back. And his legacy has never fucking left. If you've ever been hurt, they are just like you. They know that you're gonna pull through everything that I do. Yeah, it's all for you. I know you can take it from here. Yeah, you got it from here.
This song still gets me, man. My heart. My heart. I fucking love that song. No, but that's an example of the stuff I've reacted to, and that's what I built my channel on, and I love every second of it. This gaming stream turned into another reaction stream. While you guys are watching that, I ended up jumping back to the Thaumaturge Guild since I were high enough level for the next quest. But now looking at Fable's channel while we're in passing, and the last few songs that he's come out with since that one were all just absolute fire. His Shibuya arc one, his Sukuna one, like they were all just super good. And it's like we didn't even get a whole lot of screen time with Nanami, but it was enough for them to do something like that. Zapika, I saw you coming this way. I've been more watchful since Kokobuki told us of the dreadful business with Kokobushi. We must locate our unfortunate younger sibling as soon as possible and deal with him. So I didn't have it set up yet because again I just started streaming again yesterday. But I've actually I'm putting a playlist together of nerdcore to have as like background music because thankfully all these nerdcore artists don't copyright their songs, so I can have it as background music for anybody that's newer to the stream who hasn't checked out the nerdcore songs. They can hear it, they can get going. Like it'll be great, and we'll just be able to have music to vibe to in the background. But Kokabuki's not his usual unflappable self. It frightens me to see our eldest so indecisive. Terrifies me. In fact, perhaps you might speak with him and help banish this air of uncertainty. Zavikel, long have I agonized over Kokobusi's plight and the measures I might take to extract him from it. It would not do to call upon my Thaumaturge colleagues, no, that would simply seek to obliterate my brother outright. Our teachings from the yawning abyss allows for no other alternative. There is, however, one tiny glimmer of hope. I have had word that the scholars who requested the destruction of Mormo's urn have returned from their expedition. They are currently in Camp Drybone, blowing the ink dry on their collective findings regarding the wretched Void Sun. English. I would ask that you go to these experts of otherworldly phenomena and beg permission to pre-use their work. Alright, so Camp Drybone, where we've been hanging out this whole time. That was fun. Switching up the stream a little bit for that little bit, just it got me hyped. I'm feeling good now after that. That is a good ass song. If you seek the definitive work of Mormo, then seek no further. I have penned an in-depth analysis of the most cunning ritual and method contrived by the mages of El to annihilate the soul of this especially potent Void Sun. My favorite anime of all time. If you had asked me a year ago, I would have said Outlaw Star. But I went back and watched that series recently, and as much as I still love it, I love all the characters, it suffers of what a lot of older anime have, where it doesn't have a main plot. It's a lot like every episode is its own self-contained side story, where the main plot was only like the first 2 episodes and the last like 3. Everything else is like filler. So it feels a little off compared to a lot of anime now. If I had to pick a top 5 current, in no particular order, My Hero Academia. I was one of the people that waited really long to watch that show. By the time I finally watched it, both seasons were dubbed. And so that right there tells you the timeline of when I finally watched it. And I basically blew through the entire first 2 seasons in one shot and was hooked after that. I'm actually all caught up on the manga too. Rurouni Kenshin / Samurai X, that's always going to be up there. Kenshin is probably still my favorite anime character of all time. That's tough. It used to be Naruto, but I can't say it's Naruto anymore. Dragon Ball's always going to have a place in my heart, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. Honestly, probably Yu-Gi-Oh! But as for which series of Yu-Gi-Oh!, that's a little bit tougher. Like, obviously, I grew up on the OG, but, like, my favorite character is in GX, which is the 2nd series, and my favorite storyline of all time is in the 3rd series. But then, if you're talking about actual gameplay, that would be Vrains, which is, I think, the 6th series? Yeah. No, I lied. Arc V was also really good. Yeah, I don't know. Just the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime as a whole. I could watch any of them and not get sick of them. Except for Zexal. Fuck Zexal. Man, that is tough. Skip the one after 5Ds. Don't ever watch it. You'll want to slice your own eyes out. But Arc V is actually really good. It also introduces a lot of the mechanics of current Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, they go into a whole breakdown of pendulum summoning, synchro summoning, exceed summoning, and then Vrains is probably the most competitive. Like, those people could actually win games if they played it in real life. The main character's a little stale, but he gets better in the second season of it. Hold on, let me actually look at something and I'll see if I can pinpoint what what I put in the last two. Let me think. I'm over here looking at like some of my videos that I've done and seeing if that gives me some inspiration. Where's my playlists? Hold up. Here we go. Obviously, my people don't consider. I love Bleach, but I don't think I would put it in my top 5. Not Seven Deadly Sins, not Hunter x Hunter. Blue Lock. That's what I forgot. Blue Lock. Oh my god, Blue Lock is good. Holy shit. I've watched other sports anime, and I've enjoyed sports anime, like Kuroko's Basketball. I've watched that series multiple occasions, even though it's like 3 seasons long. But when I tell you, bro, Blue Lock is a different kind of sports anime. All right, hold on. Let me finish this real quick, and I will tell you a story about Blue Lock. If you seek the definitive work on Mormo, then seek no further. I have penned an in-depth analysis of the cunning ritual and method contrived by the Mage of Veld. I read all this. When it comes to draining such a cube of its etheric energies, one must but I have not the time to stand here explaining the intricacies of shaping arcane pottery. Here, take my chapter, read it at your leisure. Alright, so Blue Lock is what's got me motivated. So the whole concept of Blue Lock is so different than every other sports anime in the entire world. So in most cases, sports anime, you know, it's all about teamwork, working together, fucking overcoming adversity with your friends. Nah, Blue Lock said, fuck that. You want to be number one? You're going to be number one, and you have to crawl over everybody else to do it. It's all about feeding your ego, which obviously anime is always an over-dramatization of real life. As far as like the way it equates to real life, you got to be your own hype man. If you can't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you. You know what I mean? And I've watched that. It's only got 1 season out right now. I'm telling you, dude, just watch the first half of it. If the first half doesn't catch you, fine, I understand. But when this man Ego, one of the main side character, oxymoron, but he's the one who put the program together. It's a soccer anime, so I mean, if you know a little bit about soccer, it helps. But he basically tells them that, you know, it's the final minutes of the World Cup. You've got the ball. You see an open teammate. You could pass them and maybe they could score. Or you could go for the goal yourself. It takes someone who can handle that kind of pressure, who has enough of an ego to just go for it to actually win the game. And that's the kind of stuff he tries, the game, the whole anime is built on. Is building yourself up in your own head enough to do this shit. Story. So, I've been struggling on my own. You know, I don't really go telling people about my problems. And every day was kind of the same for me. Wake up, chill for an hour, make dinner, go to work because I was working third shift, hating my job because I despise my fucking job, coming home at like 4 in the morning, chilling for another hour, going to bed, waking up, doing it again, over and over and over again. And eventually the monotony of it, the way I was treated at my job, it's weighing on me. The whole reason I decided to do this was because of Blue Lock. I had to think about what I was good at. If there's anything I'm good at, I'm decent at video games. I love learning new things. And once I get talking, I can talk. I've always wanted to stream, but I've never had the time for it. I never thought I'd go anywhere with it. I had to become my own hype man. I had to feed my own ego. And now here I am. An opportunity came up where I was able to get a new setup, which I now have. And I was like, I gotta do something with it. I can't let this opportunity pass me by. And if nobody's gonna believe in me, I gotta believe in me. You know what I mean? And just the stuff they were saying in that anime is what really got me going. And then I watched a video where somebody took the themes of that anime, turned it into basically a motivational speech, and here we are. It's different. It surprised the fuck out of me. What else do we got? There's a dog. Sorry, rant done. I actually don't even need this anymore. Damn, that's a lot of Dragon Ball. I don't like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I know that's taboo. It was Sword Art for a little while, but after Alicization, the season after that really killed the anime for me. My favorite genre of anime is actually isekais. I know, it's crazy to me. I never thought I would like isekais as much as I do, but right now I think the anime I'm enjoying the most is called Shangri-La Frontier. It's a newer anime. It's still in its first season. It's basically about a dude who's a gamer, and he only ever plays trash-ass games, full of glitches, full of bugs, just like the most unplayable shit you've ever seen in your life. And he makes it his goal to, as fucked up as the game is, to beat them. Well, he runs out of games to play, and a store owner that he's friends with talks him into playing that world's version of a top-tier game. So you've seen it. And he finally plays it, but because he has so much skill from playing trash-ass games, when he finally plays a game that works, he's a monster at it. And he's able to do shit that a lot of people aren't able to do. Like, he basically plays, his character is fucking naked. He takes on a special boss that's a unique encounter that he's not even supposed to be able to fight yet. And he tries to fight it at level 20 when the thing's like a level 200 boss. And shit just starts happening to him. And as you get later into the series, he has a couple of his friends join him. And when they start talking MMO, it makes me want to jump on 14. Like, they're talking about leveling, they're talking about gears, they're talking about skills. At one point, they fight a raid boss. And while he's 1v1ing the raid boss, dodging its mechanics, his friend's on the side memorizing the mechanics. Like, he's learning the fight. And it reminds me so much of playing 14 and having to learn a boss fight. And it's just like, I watch that anime and I immediately want to jump on 14. And I just don't get that feeling out of a lot of anime. And it hypes me up when they do cool shit. You're interested in reading the book of Morimo? Of course. It would be my pleasure to share your findings with fellow students of the Void Sen. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit goofy. It starts off a little bit goofy because, like, he sells all his starting gear. So he's literally in just a pair of boxers and a bird mask because he doesn't want people to see his face. But as he starts doing shit, it gets really cool. And like, he fights up a raid boss and he beats it by stacking a bunch of buffs on himself. Like I was doing during our boss fight, where I was putting all the defenses, but he puts a bunch of offensive buffs on himself and uses a perfect counter, which amplifies it even more to beat the boss. And it's cool. And because it's based on it's supposed to be a VR MMO. It's like he's in the character, almost like Sword Art if Sword Art had actually stayed a game instead of becoming, the death game. Like, he's playing it for enjoyment, not playing it to fucking survive. Because it doesn't need the added tension, it was just entertaining. Here's the first chapter, and mine, humble contribution to our research. It tells the tale of how we became aware of the creature's existence and delves into the nature of their... Okay. Like, Sword Art was cool, a little too much drama. I actually enjoyed, don't tell anybody I said this because I swear somebody will hang me up on a cross. I enjoyed the second arc of Sword Art more than the first one. The arc with the fairies, because they were playing an MMO. They were like, he had to go save Asuna. Cool. I lied. That's not what I meant. The second arc of the second season, that's the one I enjoyed the most. So the first arc was them getting out of Sword Art. The second arc was him saving Asuna. The third arc was Gun Gale, and the fourth arc was where they did the epic quest. Alicization was my favorite. where they did the quest to get him Excalibur. You know, the whole thing with the giants and Thor and all that. That was them playing an MMO, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Even though people said they hated it, let's be real. If you could play a VR MMO where you could fucking fly, everybody's playing that shit. Especially if it's full dive and it feels like you're in the game. Every motherfucker's playing it. But they're like, oh, it's fairies, it's dumb. No, it was cool as shit, and you just didn't want to admit it. Alicization was godlike. Alicization was like, that's basically a whole different anime to me. Yu-Gi-Oh was the best character in that part of the series, and when they killed him off, my girlfriend literally cried her eyes out. She couldn't believe that they killed him. I didn't even know they were gonna do it. Shit, where am I even supposed to go? Collect the chapters. Oh. After watching Zeppla HQ, MTQ Cash. Oh shit. For one, that's crazy. Hi Prince, welcome to the stream. This is literally my second Final Fantasy XIV stream, and it's turned into an anime talk in the process. So welcome to the stream. Where the hell was I going? I got completely distracted by the side talk we just had, and what you just said blew my mind because I love all those people. I watch all those people. I actually got back into 14 because of Asmongold's playthrough. I watched his entire playthrough up until he stopped, which still breaks my heart that he never came back. But it got me back into Final Fantasy XIV because I wasn't playing for the longest time. And if you're wondering what we're doing in game, we just started a Black Mage a Thaumaturge last night, and we're trying to get to Black Mage before the end of the stream, which we have 4 levels to go. You wish to learn of Morimo, right this instant, but we barely. How did you? Well, I suppose I could spare a copy of my writings. I already prepared several extra sets to share with potential publishers. I can well understand your curiosity. Morimo is truly fascinating. Even among the oddities of the Void Scent, she is far too powerful to make use of the tiny holes that open between our realities, and thus must send across only her spirit to possess a corpse of some other suitable host. You will find it all explained in the second chapter. English. But yeah, we were actually just talking about some of our favorite animes. Are you an anime fan, Prince? Alright, where we gotta go? Alright, so we gotta go back to the Thaumaturge Guild. Twitch, you guys can, I don't know if you guys could see this YouTube comment I just got, and it's actually pretty awesome. New guy that joined the stream said, after watching Zeppla HQ, MTQ Capture, Arthas, Savix, Matsui, Zekai, Asmongold, Maryland's, Skitzer's Final Fantasy YouTube videos, YouTube apparently recommended him my stream. Some of those names I don't know, but a lot of those are huge names in Final Fantasy XIV. And I've watched them all too. So the fact that they recommended me to him is just, this is my second Final Fantasy XIV stream, so that's crazy to me. Maybe it's because I've done some Final Fantasy XIV videos as well. Of just me just playing through the game because it was fun and some bosses beat my ass. This is fun. Sorry, I'm like embarrassed, so I'm like talking a lot. Alright, hand that over. Let me drink my coffee. Oh, we just skipped that. But with genius is born desperation, the mages of now fallen city have fashioned an urn that would drain and imprison the etheric vitality of any creature that lay a hand or claw upon it. One would believe she was receiving a gift of appeasement from the beleaguered citizens, found her essence drawn forth and trapped into the pot. Over the course of several centuries, hold on. Boop. The captive etheric energy was intended to weaken and dissipate, allowing any surviving descendants to safely shatter the urn and thus destroy Momo's ever-rating spirit. The pot slave was never to be opened again. To do so would release the ravenous Voidson, feeding her soul to enslave the nearest mortal vessel, as possession of this nature is irreversible. The only mercy afforded such a host would be a swift and decisive demise. Are we gonna have to kill the Lalafell? That's not cool. You basically just told these guys they gotta murder their little brother. This explains Mormo's fixation on Thaumaturgicide. Say that 5 times fast. Oh, thank you, Psycho. I just saw what you said about having both troops open. That's dope. I appreciate that a lot because that counts as another view. Kokobushi's body provided little arcane sustenance for the weakened Voidsent, forcing her to prey upon richer sources of ether to restore her hideous power. This morsel of information may prove most vital. In fact, it may be the only glimmer of hope our poor sibling has. Pray hand this work over to Coco Baigo. I shall be along momentarily. So are they going to try and starve? Why do I feel like he's going to offer himself to save his little brother? Since the Voidsent is starving of ether and he has no ether. That's my guess. This is a work devoted to studying the nasty Voidsent. I should hope it provides some hint of salvation. It doesn't. Kokobuki, these patches is holding out, but misery and despair. It seems we have little choice but to employ our traditional approach, which is to kill the Voidsent. Though fraught with danger, this is one solution that promises an alternative to killing Kokobushi. If we fail, however, it will likely mean death for us all. Who is this mad mage that poses as our eldest brother? What of avoiding the threat, of eliminating the risk? Is that not how we Thaumaturges do battle? You know, they stay a safe distance away, just casting spells. I'm going to be away for the next 15 to 30 minutes. I'll be back. Hey, man, do what you got to do. I just appreciate you being here as long as you have. We're probably going to end the stream in maybe another hour. So we're trying to get to level 30 by then. So we'll probably still be here when you come back. If not, thanks for stopping by in the first place. And subscribing. You're the GOAT for that. With each passing moment, Mormo draws ever closer to her full strength. It pains me to even suggest it, but we should strike now. Kokobuki, while the Voidsent is yet feeble. I share the self-same sentiment. Sorrowful though it may be, we must slay our enslaved sibling and soon. Listen, brothers, for my solution is thus. In return for releasing Kokobushi from Mormo's thrall, I will offer the voice of the chance to glue herself onto my mana. Called it! Gasp, you cannot. That succubus will drain you to a lifeless husk, and such a feast will awaken her terrible magics. The well of my power is vast. I wager Mormo's thirst will be slackened before her spirit is fully runs dry, and the newly enlived Voidsent, she will then face the combined wrath of Zaphakel and our 4 guild masters of Thaumaturgy. So he wants to offer himself, let her feed herself until she's restored, and then have us kill her. But he could just end up dying. How can we hope to prevail against the paragon of preternatural potency? We have always avoided adversaries whom we have no advantage. The fault lies in me. Ever have I encouraged such avoidance and taught only the wisdom of certain victory. It is time we learn the courage to fight battles of unsure outcome. He's kind of spitting. And it is you, Zaphakel, that I asked to instruct us. There is yet one chapter left in the yawning abyss, one that is customarily hidden from newer members. Undertake the trial found within and show my brothers what it means to be brave. Huh. How can you ask such a thing of poor Zaphakel, when even his guildmaster has yet to attempt the nasty test? The ghastly test, I'm sorry. The arcane might yet possess is far greater than you believe, Zaphakel. Once you deem yourself prepared for the lesson of the true final chapter, meet us in the Hollow Hall of Thal's Respite. Interesting. I was wondering how they were going to have us do a mission at level 25 and a level 26. Level 30. So we have one final trial, and then we're going to go and fight the Voidsent to save their brother. That's cool. But yeah, Prince, specifically to you over there on YouTube, we had a couple people in the stream who hadn't played Final Fantasy XIV to begin with. So besides the fact that I was explaining a lot of the mechanics, we actually went back and watched the 2.0 trailer, with Bahamut and all that, and that was fun. I showed them some later boss fights just to wet the whistle, and then we ended up devolving into an anime talk. But it's good to have you here, man. Alright. Am I going the right way? Oh, yeah, we just gotta go, you know, this way. Oh, we gotta go up. Whoops. Nobody saw that. I was gonna do an entire playthrough of New Game Plus, but I found out that New Game Plus doesn't give you any experience. So starting a job from the beginning, I would have to go level up, go back to New Game Plus. It was annoying. It just sucks because, like, when I first played through A Realm Reborn, I kind of blew through it and didn't really enjoy the story up until like level 42, I think was the mission that caught my attention. So I would have liked to re-experience it, but the way they did it was kind of meh. I regret having to drag you into our family's troubles, but I am confident that with the many and terrible trials you have bested already, you will prevail once more. The hidden chapter of Young Ibis presents a trial that challenges the accumulated knowledge and skill of a single Thaumaturge. You must employ all the tools at your disposal to hope to seize victory this day. Let the trial commence. We are level 26, so this should be relatively easy. Oh, they're all here. There is no escape from this abyss. Do we have to fight them? The void spills into our realm on wings of inky shadow. Alright, let's hit them with a dot. Throw out some fire. 2s. Burn, baby, burn. Try to keep the blood inside your body. Alright, switch stuff is. Throw a single target. Easy. Alright, we got our MP all back. So we'll throw out more of these. Switch back to ice. Easy claps. Catch your breath while you can. The next threat is at hand. Oh. Alright, we're gonna come over here, so it has to cross through the area to get to us. Start off with thunder. Small fire. It silenced me? What the hell? Can you not do that? I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna just run around for a little bit. I think this is what I'm supposed to do, is to use Scathe, since we can move around, and since Scathe is instant cast. Oh, it would probably help if you know I had some MP. Because this silence is annoying. My health. Alright, almost there, baby, almost there. I can die now. Alright, cool. Once again, you defy the void. The final nightmare approaches. Alright, give me my health back. Oh my god! It's Beedrill with AIDS. Holy shit, he hit me one time! If I let him hit me again, I'm dead, and I'll have to do that whole trial over again. Let's not say we did. As you can see, I'm missing cast because I'm ass with this job. Definitely gotta get used to it to win the swap. Right, switch to Astral Fire. Thing. Thunder. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. A dodge. Slack casting. Oh my god, we still got hit. Let's use Lucid Dream and get some MP back faster. Slack cast out. Alright, we got him. Easy clap. I wasn't worried at all. I don't know what you guys talking about. cannot stop shaking, but I think this might actually be excitement. Do you see now, brothers? With the primal energies of Thaumaturge at your command, there's no threat which you cannot overcome. Perhaps there is a chance to say, Kokobusi, I need to reconsider some of my strategies. It seems we have wasted our potential. I would never have believed it possible for a mage to show such courage and live. What a wonder Zafika was. I feel my fingers itching to fling fire with a fury. Imagine my siblings, what towering enemies you might topple should you stand firm together. Thank you, Zafika. Your inspiring display of magecraft has set the minds of my brothers reeling with new possibilities. Let us return to the guild and discuss what is to come. Alright. So we finished our level 25 quest. That's going to put us at least to level 27. We could probably knock out one dungeon to get to 30 and have our Black Mage. We'll have to finish the last Thaumaturge quest. Jesus Christ, English. And then we'll have to do the actual Black Mage quest to unlock it. But that will be a successful stream. Alright. Let me actually sell off some of this low-level gear that I have. Actually, can I equip some of this stuff? Yep. We're gonna put this. We're gonna actually put this into our armory chest. We don't need that. We don't need that. Hold on, our homeboy's about to get a whole new level up. I didn't realize we had all this gear that we could use. Oh shit, we got a new staff too? Man. That's level 50. Alright. Let us upgrade. We need a new chest piece so that we can equip the helmet. This is. So, the cool I'm sorry, I forgot you're coming from WoW Classic. So, you know how with WoW you can only get one class on each alt? In this game, you can do one character and do every single job. So you can do every class. This is how easy it is to switch between classes. So this is a class that I had stayed away from because, you know, casters can come and go with me. And this is probably the hardest class in the game because it requires the most knowledge of fights. Since I have to stand in one spot to be able to cast, I have to know where the safest spot to stand is to avoid AoEs and be able to maximize my damage, because this job, played well, has the highest damage potential in the game. So I started yesterday's stream at level 1. And now, as it is a starting class, it evolves at level 30, which is what we're going for. We don't need that. So what I'm doing right now is this is some gear that I don't need, and I'm using it. I'm selling it to make some money because there's a little hack to make some extra cash. Should I keep that? I'll keep that for now. We'll save that. What level are these glows? 15 Disciple of Magic. Okay, that's why. Yeah, kind of a glass cannon. They usually refer to it as the turret job, because, you know, you want to stand in one spot casting. It is a DPS. It's not really their job to be beefy. You know, the cool thing about WoW is that I know you can like gear just about every class to do whatever role you want it to do, based on how you want to play the game. In this one, each job is specific to certain roles. Like a Black Mage, which is what we're working on, is always going to be a DPS. We'll wait till I have a little more. That's what I was talking about yesterday. There's 4 tanks. There's the Gunbreaker, the Dark Knight, the Warrior, and the Paladin. Those are specifically only tanks. The healers are White Mage, Scholar, Sage, and Astrologian, and those 4 are only specifically healers. That's basically the big difference. But again, you can switch between anything. So whatever you want to try, you can just try. So like, say you started playing and you started off on Lancer / which is, you know, / Dragoon, and you didn't really like the way it felt, you could immediately switch to something else whenever you wanted. Some of the jobs have level requirements that you have to get to before you can pick up those jobs. Like, I wanted to main Red Mage. Red Mage requires you to be at level 50 at a minimum, so I started off as a summoner, got to level 50, and then switched to a Red Mage. But before we engage, whatever level limit they have for you to switch to them, they start off at that level, which is pretty cool. Before we engage the Void Sen, perhaps some time is needed for my brothers to unlearn their ingrained inclination. Meanwhile, I suggest you hurl yourself into the chasm of your studies. Your fearless Thaumaturge is a beacon to us all. Alright, let's get this chest piece so we can actually equip a whole set. And look at that, level 27. Is this better? Oh god. Excuse me. Equip. That's level 50. Bam. Now we have a whole gear set. Alright, so now we're level 27. Can we do a new dungeon? We'd have to do the same dungeon we did last time. That would be the fastest way to level up. So dungeons that you get in the story actually have an experience bonus. They increase the amount of experience they did, so that way you can level up faster. So I might have to do that dungeon one more time. Did we get any new abilities yet? We got fire. Oh, we got thunder too. That's a level 26 ability. Can we use that in that dungeon? We can't. I think we can, because I think it's gonna scale us down to level 27 at a max. Sing from level 18. Apply size requirements or unrestricted by duty rules allow. I think. So, this move is cool. It's an AoE that puts a dot on all the enemies it hits. And then we go back to... So the way the fire and ice works, fire increases our damage, but stops us from regenerating mana. Ice puts us back to normal damage, but then regenerates our mana faster. So we have to swap back and forth. Fire to do more damage, ice to make sure we have the mana to keep going. But then thunder is a damage over time. So we throw the damage over time, and then we go into our fire ice dance, I guess you could call it. Alright, let's just do that. And now we got 6 minutes to chill. So let's do this. Bam. How's everybody doing? This is my little screen for when we're waiting for a queue time. So I can actually like talk to y'all. You guys all having a good day? I want to make sure we keep an eye on the YouTube chat. Don't want you guys to feel left out. I appreciate you guys for being here. But no, this stream's been a lot of fun. You guys have given a lot of interactivity. It's just, you guys have motivated me to keep going. Let me just take care of my retainers real quick. They go and get you stuff. I keep sending them out. You send them out, they level up. They can find you rare items, and they can also like that. That was actually kind of nice. Level 50 ninja. I'm probably gonna end up selling that because my ninja's already maxed out. I can actually show you some of the jobs that I have. This is my main caster, my red mage. He's very fancy. Hold on, let me switch this back up real quick. I was just gonna sit here and talk to you guys, but this seems a little more fun right now. So my red mage's whole gimmick is balancing between white and black magic. So he has the thunder spell that Black Mage uses, the fire spell. He has the wind and stone spells that White Mage uses, and then he has to do this. So we're gonna this is a proc based class. Basically, you use your basic spells to potentially proc more damaging spells, and as you do them, you build up the resources on his job gauge. That's what this thing is over on the right. And we have a move that gets us up there. Once we get to 50, we can do this. They gave a caster a whole ass melee combo that turns into gotta do the backflip, and then it turns into big finishers. Look at that. Red Mage has some of like the best style in the game. And their whole gimmick is called dual cast. So when they cast a spell, their next cast is instantly is an instant cast no matter what it is. So they actually have a combat raise that usually takes like I think 5 to 7 seconds to cast, somewhere around there. But because of their dual cast ability, they can cast it instantly. They can throw an attack and then cast a raise instantly. So like they're great for progression because the whole party gets wiped. You got the one Red Mage alive, they can start rezzing everybody. It burns through their MP super fast, but they can easily save a run. I don't know if you guys heard that car. The other job I've been working on in my time has been my White Mage. I want to level up every job and get all of their ultimate weapons that are currently out, because they have a new ultimate weapon, quote unquote, every expansion, and this expansion had the easiest ones to get, so I'm just trying to get them all. But I also wanted to try out all the healers, and I hate White Mage. Maybe it's because I started off with Scholar and then went to Sage, and because I'm a tank main, I'm so used to being proactive with like defensives that Sage just feels right to me. Whereas White Mage, I'm waiting for my opponent, my teammates to get hit so I can heal them up, and sometimes with their cast times, the healers just don't come out fast enough. I know I'm still not max level, so I don't have as many instant casts as I believe they get, but it's been rough leveling them up after going from Sage and Scholar. Scholar's cool because they're a pet healer. They hold that thought. Where is it? There they go. There's my fairy. They got a fairy, and the fairy can actually cast heals while you're doing damage. They passively do small heals, but then you can also command them to do bigger heals, like that. That's an AoE heal with a regen. This is an AoE heal. You can put a defensive on your party, and the whole time you're doing that, you can still be attacking, which is why Scholar actually has like the highest DPS of all the healers, at least currently. Sage is my favorite because it basically does the same thing Scholar does. It does a little bit less damage, but it just looks and feels really, really cool, really, really smooth. You said you were interested in Samurai, right, Figs? Yeah. Alright, so this is my Samurai. First off, my Samurai's max level. Look at how clean I look. Now peep the weapon. This is their current ultimate weapon. Now check out this rotation. So Samurai goes between 3 combos, and those combos build them up into basically a super attack. As far as the melee DPS go, Samurai has the highest damage but the lowest party utility. Like a lot of the other melees will buff the party's damage. Samurai just gives a fuck about their own damage. So we will do that right now. So this is a dot. Now we go into our combos. This lets us kind of cheat our combos, because we're doing basically the combo finishers to do this. We throw out this move, we throw out this move, and we throw out this crazy shit. Bang, bang, bang. These are all heavy hitting ass moves. I'm not even doing the rotation like completely optimally because I like fucked up in one of my moves. And we just throw out big ass numbers. But now that was our opener. Now we go into our basic combo, which is just these three combos. This is combo 1. And obviously you know what a global cooldown is because you play WoW. You can see our global cooldown, but while we're doing that, we can also throw in off global cooldown abilities. Which is what I was doing here. And then we go into our combo our big finish. Because the finishes build that up. And then of course I forgot to put my dot back on, but that's my fault. And we just beat an ass. Put the dot back on, do that, not global. And then back to our combos until our stuff starts coming off cooldown. And the cool thing about Samurai is their rotation is so tight on their 2 minutes that they will have a big burst every 2 minutes, and everything like falls into perfect line. Fucking you up. And this whole time you can be because everything's instant cast because you're a melee, you can be moving around while the whole time. It has a couple positionals to get extra potency. So your attacks can do more damage based on where you're standing. But it's really easy to use. Damn, where's my Q? That sword that's like glowing, that's their second job gauge. That gives you access to other moves based on just doing your combos. It builds up on its own. They have a gap closer that's an attack. That right there. They have a gap creator in case you need to get it like dodge an AoE. They have a long range move. And then they have, of course, they have their own AoE combo. This is a move that uses that sword gauge as an off global, so you can weave that in. Oh, there we go. It's a lot of fun. Of all the melees, it's my favorite that I've played so far. Oh shit. I forgot I gotta do this. Gotta hurry before the Q runs out. Switched. Come on. There we go. That was annoying. Now we're gonna run through this, and we should have our Black Mage. But yeah, that was Samurai. The thing that made me want to play Samurai, besides the fact that I'm a big weeb, is it's very aesthetically pleasing. The sounds, the feel, and the way it plays are all really, really cool. We've got a Dragoon, a White Mage, and a Marauder. Interesting. The Marauder and the White Mage are new. Oh, I'm the most experienced player here, apparently. Alright, let's... Oh, yep, we have access to Thunder. Which I haven't actually... Oh, that's cool. I haven't actually used that yet. Now we just go into our fires. Damn, they murdered everybody. Sorry, I got an itch. Oop. Yeah, I like that move. And I put the dot on all of them. That's awesome. Of all the jobs I've played, I think this one gets AoEs at the absolute earliest. It starts getting AoEs at level 12, which is like nothing. That's gonna build up our MP before we get to the end. Yeah, we have enough AoEs where we're gonna blow through this dungeon now. So we should be done within like 5 minutes. Let's time it. 2:37. 5 minutes would be 2:42. As far as like, you get what I'm saying. We're gonna see how fast we can clear this. Run. Our tank's design is interesting. Alright, we gotta build our MP back up. No, can hold that. What kind of playstyle figs do you like as far as what you play in WoW? Let's see if there's something that's similar. But like what kind of DPS do you like to play? I'm assuming you prefer melee to casters. Interesting. My son is here. You guys want to meet my child? Ian! Near. My son is also a gamer. I can hear him turning his PlayStation off from here. Say hi to the chat.
Hi.
I can see you. How was school?
It was alright. I should do the essay.
My cousin's in the chat.
Oh?
Yeah.
Alright.
That was it. I just wanted you to say hi.
Okay.
Everything good? Okay, good. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, he big. I'm glad that I didn't die in that destruction. Let's go. Die! Damn, we're about to hit the 5-minute mark. I'm sad. I overestimated us. Where's my cat? Oh, she's sleeping. She's over there. She has a cat tree over there. This tank's a little scared. Most tanks would actually go and grab a whole nother mob and just throw up some defenses and let the healer keep them alive. What are you waiting for? Okay, there we go. I got scared there. I was like, did my game freeze? Oh shit, I'm not happy. I really gotta get used to that. It's hard. Alright, second boss. Let's just kill this guy fast. I gotta get in the habit of using transpose to switch. Because I'm losing precious time doing that. I could have already been in National Fire doing more damage. Oh, and we got to level 27. Die. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go again. I didn't use transpose. I'll get there eventually. Alright, we should have one or two more small pulls and then we'll be at the last boss. Oh, let me eat my food. I ran out of my food buff. Drink my juice. Drink my juice. There we go. 3% adds up. Oh. Yep, the last boss is right through there. So we got one more pull. Come on, just die already. Alright. Welcome back. Yep, you're just gonna catch the tail end. We made it to level 27. Hopefully this dungeon will get us close. But I'm running out of time, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna hit level 30 before I gotta go. We are at the last boss now. Whew. I really hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. This has been a really, really fun stream for me. Oh shit. Oh crap, I got too close. I got too close. Oh no, I pulled. Oh no. Oh no, the tank's not even here. Oh god. I might have just killed us. I might have just killed us. Oh my god. The tank's in cutscene. I'm gonna fucking die. Run! Run away fast. Help! Alright, we're good, we're good. We made it. We survived. We living. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. That was real bad juju. Whew, that was horrifying. Oh god. It's alright, we're fine. You know. Gotta live that Black Mage life. Sometimes we gotta stand in an AoE to get our cast off. Apparently I have a friend of mine who mains Black Mage, and he said there's like a whole like spreadsheet of what you can survive as a Black Mage, so you can take hits. Because, you know, their casts are so important to the DPS. There we go. See, I'm getting the hang of it. There we go. I almost leveled this up. Damn, because I don't want to do that dungeon again. And I don't think we get another dungeon until level 28. Oh no! Hello, we got Hake Mana. Oh, we are level 28. Okay, that gave us 2 level ups. It just locked us at level 27. All right, so if we do Hake Mana, that should get us to level 30. Maybe I'll extend the stream just a little bit just to get our Black Mage unlocked. I did technically extend the stream last night a little bit because we got to level 15. I was gonna call it, but I went to level 16 to knock out our first leveling roulette. So maybe I'll just cheat a little bit. As long as you guys are down for it. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna grab a quick snack. I am so sorry about that, guys. We got attacked by a cat, and we got a phone call that was pretty unfortunate, but also pretty good at the same time. So, someone got to try to use my debit card to buy something in Houston, Texas. And I was about to be a victim of fraud. So, yeah, that was what that phone call was about. And that's why I was on it for so long, so I apologize. Did somebody grab the key? This dungeon's weird. This dungeon's like a haunted mansion, but like you have to use keys to unlock doors. It's an okay dungeon. Some people like this one, some people don't. Oh god. Now, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm proccing, because something was getting procced while I was running in here. 3% after each tick that the next thunder spell of any grade will add its full damage over time amount to its initial damage and have no cost time. That's nuts. Alright. And it's just off every tick of damage. It's a 3% chance, so it's really low, but I don't have to do anything extra to proc it. That's pretty cool. It'll be alright. I appreciate you guys for sticking around, even though, you know, I kind of had you all waiting. But it's cool. We're gonna blow through this dungeon. We're already at level 29 out of 30. By the time, and we're not even halfway through the dungeon, so like by the time we end this done, we should be at 30 and should be able to finish off the Thaumaturge quest line. But I'm also gonna have to make some calls after this. Shit, I fucked up. For this part, we don't need any of these extra. There's extra keys in all these rooms. We don't need any of them. Just gotta go all the way to the end. I will say this already with the level I'm at with Black Mage. Well, Thaumaturge. God, I'll never get it right. Just let me be a Black Mage. I already like the little back and forth we have with our spells. You know, we get our dot. We go ham on damage, and then, you know, we have a recovery phase, and then we go back to ham on damage. I'm just interested to see what we're gonna get once we actually become a Black Mage. The cast times are a little slower than I would like, but it is what it is. Take the good with the bad, I guess. Alright, this is the one we actually need because there's a yellow key in here. Yep. Now this yellow key gets us into our next boss fight. Thankfully, the next two boss fights are like right next to each other. This dungeon's super fast. But sorry for the little intermission, guys. I literally ran, grabbed a cookie, and by the time I came back, my phone was going off. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna fight this boss, and then the next boss is like almost right after this. Am I thinking of the right dungeon? Yeah, I'm thinking of the right dungeon. I have to be. I don't know why I just didn't AoE on a single target, but hey. Oh, that's why. Wait, I missed. Still my dot on both of these guys. How am I doing? Messing around with Red Mage got me fucked up, because now I'm just trying to like switch spells way too early. Swap. Throw on the thunder spell. Alright, we're good, we're good. This guy's about to die. Alright, we're gonna throw our dot on this one. I like that the thunder spell becomes an instant cast, because that's awesome. You basically like have damn near chain it right after the last one. Fuck, I fucked up. If I had switched with transpose first, I would have got a lot more MP back there. Alright, so this takes us back to the beginning. And now we just gotta go up the stairs and dispel this barrier. Now we gotta fight this thing at the top, and then we go right into the boss fight. Yeah, I forgot, this dungeon's super short. Hold that. The healer and the other DPS aren't even here yet. It's alright, I got enough DPS here. Switch to Blizzard. Die. Hey, there we go. Alright, and now we go fight the last boss. And this is definitely gonna, I can tell you right now, this is gonna have us over level 30. Look how much experience we already have going into level 29. So after this, we'll go knock out the Thaumaturge quest, unlock Black Mage, and that should call it for the stream. We have one person in cutscene. Throw that up. Go away! Sorry, I gotta respond to an important message. So when you see that eyeball like that, those are AoEs that you usually have to look away from. Wrong button. Whatever, it's fine. We got back enough MP. We gotta kill this ad. We gotta kill this ad quick. We're gonna die. They don't know the fight. Oh god, I'm seduced. Seduce basically means you temporarily lose control of your character. Kill the ad. I tried to tell him and they ignored me. Fuck! I accidentally went to cast a spell, and it counted as me looking at the boss. Alright, cool. Those spell. Cool. And we got level 30. Yay. We're leaving. Let's go. Alright, now that that stress is over, let's head back to Ul'dah and finish off this quest. We're gonna have to fight a boss. I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight the Void Sun that's inside the little lava fell, and then from there we get our Black Mage. Oh. Man. Alright, here we go. Sorry. This is important. Basically what I'm doing right after this. Fortune has favored us, Africa. Kokobusi has been spotted in Vesper Bay. We cannot let this opportunity pass us by. Heed their head there, and with all due haste, and with you, take these descriptions of my brother's likeness and Mormo's mannerisms, relay this information to some local residents, and see what you find. Alright, here we go. Vesper Bay. Alright, let's go. I didn't just fly into a wall, none of you guys saw that. Alright, so what do you guys got plans for after the stream? Because we're almost done. Me, apparently I gotta run out the door. But this has been a great stream. I really appreciate all you guys. This has been one of the funniest streams I've had since I started Twitch, even way back when I used to do it. We listened to some music, we talked about some anime, some MMO. I hope you guys saw some stuff that you actually liked in 14. Probably playing a little bit and then going to bed. Hey man, wait, what time is it where you are? Wait, isn't it like, what is it, like 9 p.m. there? Where are the people I gotta talk to? Yeah. Look, somebody else got the car. So funny thing about the car mount you guys saw me with earlier, it's a 4-person mount. You could have people ride with you. Something I can do for you, stranger. Now that you mention it, I did see a Lawfell who matches the description. He was watching the fairies come in with more than a passing interest, looking to hire some adventurers or some such, I reckon. Yeah, hire them so you could kill them. Sorry, gotta stay hydrated. There's another one. Alright. What's that, son? You say you're looking for someone? I believe I saw your love in the company of a couple of adventurers hailing from Linsel and Linsa, a marauder and a Thaumaturge. Were I to hazard a guess, I think they were about to see the area north of here. Well, we know where he's going, but it's gonna make us find the third person anyway. Probably over here somewhere. I figured it would be in here, but there's nobody in here. Up top, maybe? I hate when they do this stuff. They give you like a generalized area of where you might have to look, and then you just gotta find the quest marker. In here? Can we go in here? Nope. Well, we can go in there, but that's not the spot. In here, maybe? There we go. Imagine just coming into somebody's house with a big ass horse. Welcome to the Peace, love. What can I get you? Information is that that little bloke was here bringing a blush to all young men's cheeks. What he lacked in height, he certainly made up for in boldness. Jesus Christ. Left with more than one lash on his arm, he did. Oh my god, so he's going after adventurers and people. Oh, there's Coco Boogie. So he's gonna be just sucking the life out of these girls. So Mora has chosen this as her new hunting ground. The maidens, seduced by the succubus, will be prepared as vessels to hold her fully restored power. Oh. I fear that they will have already been slain. As for the adventurers, well, you can imagine what Mormo intends for the Thaumaturge. We must find and warn those unwitting Lumensians before the Void Sun strikes again. You were told that you might have headed north. Yes, I would best of you to follow suit. Alright, let's go. Fly, my majestic Pegasus, fly. There we go. Maimed Marauder. Still here. It's still here somewhere close. Alright, we got an enemy here. Let's put it to bed. Do our usual. We're doing a lot of damage. Alright, he's dead. Easy. Track down the Mystic Adventurer is now up. So I gotta talk to this guy again? Yep. That's weird. Normally I would have put a quest marker over him. We thanks lad. Ahead. The little bastard said he would give us the grand tour of Ul'dah. Cough. Aye, it's been grand, alright. Please. He took me mate farther north, thinking he was muttering something about Moondrip. Zavikel West befallen. I sense the presence of a void scent, but it appears you have things well in hand. Stutter. Mormo is in Moondrip, a fitting place for the battle to come. It's time to finish this, my brothers. Kokobusi will be a slave to that fiend no longer. Well then, let's go kill us a void scent. I forgot about this place. I haven't been here in so long. Ugh. I remember coming here when I started the game. I shall approach Memorial first, as we discussed. If the bargain proceeds smoothly, the Void Scent feast on my pro-offered mana, then she should soon manifest in her demonic form. Once Mormo is fully present within this realm, then is when you unleash the seething power of the Abyss. Though after lecturing for so long how a Thaumaturge should avoid such threats, I yet hold doubt as to whether such a direct conflict is the correct path. Zavikel, in your experience, what do you consider to be a Thaumaturge's greatest strength? I don't actually know what introspection means, so I'm going to go with overall destructive might. Yes, there's none who can match our propensity for fiery ruin. We need not run from danger, but rather employ our unraveled powers to incinerate all that would seek to do us harm. I am decided. My fate awaits me. I have faith that no matter what becomes of me, you shall succeed in destroying Mormo, ending her threat to this realm. Let's go beat her ass. Oh, damn! Sorry, again, didn't mean to yell. Enough, Mormo. Well, if it isn't the eldest of the cowardly Thaumaturge brothers, I thought you would be whimpering under the bed wishing that I had just disappeared. I've come to offer you a deal. I know you seek the etheric energy needed to substantiate your true form, but how much time do you intend to waste feeding on these lesser mages compared to these stripling sorcerers and their terrible arcane flames? My power is a blazing sun. Would you not prefer to take what I can give you? Ugh. That's not nightmare fuel or anything like that. Drain my strength and assume your rightful appearance. I am sure you think me a coward, but that is of no consequence. I only wish Kokobusi to return to us unharmed. Hehem, you are wise to acquiesce, mage. Jesus. Damn! Alright, that's a cool ass model. At last, at long last, my true body, my true power is mine once more. I believe a stretching of the old arcane muscles is in order. Well, come get clapped. Actually, she's got a really pretty design. Oh. Oh no, you don't, Void Scent. We won't let you leave here alive. Oh, they're terrified. Alright, let's go clap cheeks. Oh, they're hiding behind us. Hee hee hee. You risk your lives in a valiant rescue attempt. You should not bet what you are not prepared to lose. I shall tear the ether from your very marrow. Alright. Let's clap cheeks. Do the thing. I will keep more focus on me, stay back. How long does that buff last? It just stays? Guess so. Got to switch back again. I'll get the hang of that. This is not an option I'm used to. Thunder's gonna got a proc again. Let's do that now. Alright, we switch back to Blizzard. Just keep on clapping. Let's do this to weaken them. For a little bit at least. It's all coming back to me. Why don't you come a little closer? I don't want to come closer. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't do that. I didn't like it when the frogs did it. I don't like it when you do it. I am not a fan. Can you just die? My spells were silenced. We must muster our magics. I'm just gonna keep casting. I fucked up. No, we're good. We gotta get our magic back quick. There we go. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this, guys. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh god. I was not about this life. They're attacking the little guys. Yo, can you not? Oh no, we got a single target. You guys are doing way too much damage. Alright, hold on. Boss, we have the boss's aggro. Because of course we do. The boss knows who the real threat is. I have to kill these Void Warriors. They are beating the shit out of that little wall though. Hurry up. Okay, they healed me, thank God. Shit, I used transpose a little too late. Let's get Thunder back on it. I wonder if that puts two different dots on it. No, I just replaced the dot. Okay. Do that, and then we'll throw another dot on them. Alright. Come with daughter. 5%. Can you just die? Yeah, there we go. We won. Victory is ours. Kokobushi, Kokobuki, Moromo is dead. So do we think the older brother died? So the little brother's alive, but I'm guaranteeing the older brother's dead. What? Where am I? Thank Thal, you're awake. Kokobuki, Kokobushi has returned to us. No, he didn't. Our sibling has yet to stir from his somnolent stupor. Buki. Shit. Sorry about that. His etheric channels have contracted. They are barely sufficient to sustain the flow of his life force. If we do not increase his capacity for aether soon, his vitality will drain away completely. How do we do that? Oh, the potion he's been working on. My mana amplifying potion, its potency is limited, but it just might be enough. Especially since, you know, he can already use... he already has a high etheric density. As opposed to the little brother who doesn't. Oh, he saved his life. I see the battle ended as I expected. You did it, Kokubushi. Your alchemy saved him. And we were not have prevailed without Zaffikel. We will bear our brother back to the ossuary, pray meet us there, and we might properly express our gratitude. Alright, we're done with Thaumaturge. Alright, let's go back to Ul'dah. Finish off strong. Period license, no registration, what the hell? Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of messages all of a sudden. So I'm trying to bounce back and forth. Alright. Thank you, Zaffikel. After seeking refuge in the comforting shadows of the abyss for so long, I had lost sight of the blazing glory of which Thaumaturge is capable. The raw power and audacity of your magecraft has freed my brothers and me from our self-imposed cowardice. Basically, they're badasses and they just didn't know it. Why does that one look emo? I thought that Thal himself had his fingers at my throat, but this sensation of hard-won supremacy is strangely satisfying. As for you, Kokubusu, you are our brother and our respected colleague. I hope you never again underestimate the precious power you wield. Hey, knowledge is power, you know what I mean? Zaffikel, you've exceeded all my expectations. In recognition of your outstanding growth as a Thaumaturge, I shall impart to you one of the guild's most closely guarded techniques. Mana Ward. It is a defensive weaving of energies that blunts the force of any attack made against you. Oh shit, we got a defensive. I am sure you can understand why we do not teach this secret to every stray hag wizard who chooses to join our ranks. Now that you have experienced the deadliest threat and the joy that comes with its obliteration, I am certain you are eager to explore just how deep you might descend into the chasm of Thaumaturgy. May your struggles bring wisdom, and your wisdom bring courage. I, for one, look forward to hearing of your future thaumaturgical endeavors. What a fucking word. I honestly can't believe I was able to actually say that. Oh, damn. Which one gives us the biggest boost? This one. I would try and play it, but I don't like the monthly. So, that being said, you can do the free trial. The free trial gives you the base game, which the content I'm doing right now is in the base game, plus the first 2 expansions 100% free. And if you decide after doing all that, which is like probably like 200 hours worth of content, and that's me like rolling around it, it could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less. If you decide after that it's worth paying the monthly $15, then you can pay it. If not, then you can stop. Or you can just play the content that you have access to, because you get access to the storylines for all three, for the base game, the 2 expansions. You get all the jobs that come in those 2 expansions. You get all which all have their own storylines. You get all the raids, all the Alliance raids, which are the 24-man raids, all the dungeons, all the there's so much content that you get just for those 3. And if after that you decided you want to play it, you can. And the thing about it is, if you decide to shut off your subscription, you don't lose your account. You can always turn it back on, like when new content comes out, and then just turn it back off once you complete the content. Like, it's very, very, very flexible. Oh, and yeah, we finished Thaumaturge. So let's go get our Black Mage. And then Man Award. Create a bear. I'm going to actually put that. Actually, I want to see where I put my Red Mage defensive. Arcane Ward's right there. Okay, that's where we're going to put it. Only part of it is actually solo. Well, you can't join an FC on the free trial, but you can still play with people. Like, if you and I were playing at the same time, I could team up with you and we could go play together. Yuck has need of a talented Thaumaturge. Alright, here we go. And then if you decide to pay a subscription, I could actually have you join my free company. And we have a bunch of newer players, and everybody's super helpful. I've got a great group of players that I play with. Don't they have dedicated servers for regions? Yeah, but you can also play outside of your region. The connection becomes a little weird, but people still do it. Zafika, I've been waiting for you in a way. Please let me explain. Do you know of the Marisja pit? No. There's a prison here in Ul'dah. In a prison, a man who will do most anything to keep his mind occupied. Of late, one inmate claims to hear the voice of Nabthal. No doubt he has lost his mind after serving 100 years of a life sentence. What the fuck? But he knew you by name, Zephikel, and maintains the trader's demand you win the gem of Shatoto in exchange for his release. A farce, no doubt. I make it for nothing more than a maniacal ravings of a cell-crazed, sweaty-toothed madman. But I fear the only way to be sure is to free him of the pit. The prisoner's name is... I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. You know, I'm going to try. Queruka Tataruka. And as if his story were not proof enough of his lunacy, he also styles himself as a Black Mage. Ooh, here we go. But such magic was lost to Eorzea centuries ago. Why does this senile charlatan think he will fool with such rubbish? Nevertheless, he has invoked the name of Nabthal, and so the Order feels it unwise to ignore the words. Though I am still no believer, you have come, and he said you would. So let us get to the bottom of this, shall we? It may be that you are an agent of fate, or perhaps you are merely a crooked old man's accomplice. In either case, I ask that you travel to High Bridge in eastern Thanalan, seek out the planar fissure, a rift between this world and the next, fell whatever beasts might lurk there, and water the earth with their blood. Jesus Christ! According to our gold murmur, doing so will give rise to the gem of Shatoto. The gem is no more than a pretty stone, oft mentioned in bedtime stories and the tales of fairies. We shall see if it truly exists. I shall wait your findings here. Return to me when the deed is done. So we gotta go fight something. Cool. Also, there's a million Facebook groups. There's a million YouTube channels. There's like a lot of places to meet people. I know that sounds, especially me who doesn't like talking to new people. I was able to find a free company that shares a lot of interests I do. We have a lot of fun together. When in reality, I was so terrified just to talk to people. But, you know, sometimes you gotta take that first step. And who knows the possibilities you'll find. The community for this game is millions of people. It's humongous. At its height, it even surpassed WoW. So while it sounds like a lot, I'm sure that even on dedicated EU servers, you'll be able to find people to play with. And believe it or not, when you go through the storyline, you might actually enjoy the storyline as a single player. Have a good day. I'm actually getting off too right after I finish this quest. So, dude, I appreciate you hanging out this whole time. It was good to hear from you. Keep in touch, fam. This is actually the last quest to get for us to get Black Mage. We finished the Thaumaturge quest, and now this is the Black Mage quest. This is where we get our actual job. Oh my god, can you just leave me be? I got distracted by the chat. Fuck! That's my fault. I let myself get distracted. It's also because I'm in a hurry, so I'm kind of stressing out. Once we finish this quest, we'll get our job crystal. So if you look at my Thaumaturge real quick, see this bottom one, this bottom slot all the way over here on the right? This is where our soul crystal goes. That's where the crystal for your job goes. The starting jobs don't have one because they don't technically have the jobs. Once they evolve into their jobs, they'll have a job crystal. At the end of this quest, we'll get our soul crystal for Black Mage. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, and I forgot about Mana Ward. We could have had a defensive on this whole time. See, we could have easily had that. He silenced us. What a jerk. Silence just isn't nice for a caster. Alright, come on. Finish it. Alright, cool. Okay. Oh god, we're not done. Thought we were done. And I didn't let my health go back up, so I'm done. I might be in trouble. Fuck! Oh, dude, we did it. Oh, that was close. We really had to salt it with. We really had to pour their blood on it. Thaumaturge, hear me. What the fuck is that thing? Is this our Black Mage fucking... No, it's not. Put your up and away, friend. Kog-Chen means you no harm. Cha. This is an Amalja. So you're the one whom Kukuruka's prophecy speaks. But your hand was the blood of these creatures split upon the earthen vein, was it not? Then you have earned this gem of Shatoto. Take it. You will know what to do with it when the time comes. Is that a job crystal? With this, my part is done for now. It is a job crystal. That's funny. That's the Black Mage job crystal I was talking about. Alright, back to the Thaumaturge Guild. We ran right by the dude. Well, you certainly smell as though you've been spilling blood, but it will take more than a waft of foulness to convince me that you are an agent of divine will. I take it yours was an eventful journey? Gasp. Is exactly as described in the tales. Could it truly be the gem of Shatoto? Isn't that a mage from Final Fantasy XI? I gotta look that up. 12 be good. I can feel the magic pulsing within it. The tales tell that only souls blessed by the grace of Nadthal are entrusted with the keeping of the gem. This is beyond mere coincidence. I must investigate further. And you must assist me, Zaphikel. It is? Ah. And thanks for letting me know, Devil. And you must assist me, Zaphikel. This is now involves you as much as any other. Still, I cannot shake my inner skeptic. If Kukuruka somehow made contact with the outside world, he may be manipulating adventurers such as yourself for ends yet unknown to us. I will call an emergency council of order. Please wait here. There's so many Lalafels here. Nani? Is this the dude? Vivi, is that you? That will not be necessary. He's a one-eyed black mage. Oh, okay. Kukuruka, what are you doing here? How have you escaped the pit? Lalai? Watch your tongue, you insolent fool. Master has passed a century in meditation, communing with Nadthal. You will address him with the proper respect. The galas of the Marasaja pit are very different from the heretics of your order. Suffice it to say, they had wisdom enough to listen. I like his outfit. Minus, the crazy head wrapping. Must I remind you again that the will I speak is that of Nadthal himself. The true criminal is he who ignores the words of a god. Beware, Kukuruka. The 12 seldom spare those who claim their voice. This murmurous farce will bring disaster to us all. The cause of disaster to come will be no words of mine, of that to be sure. Nadthal spoke unto me by his own declaration, the seal of the void gate will be broken. Once thrown open, it can be closed once more by none but he who bears the gem of Shatoto. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, Nadthal is their god of life and death. I speak of you, Zaphikel Valera. Nani? Wait, how the hell do you get the gem back? The gem you hold is the mark of a mage of the black. With it in hand, you must now set forth to gather the keys needed to seal the void gate. Wait, you can't mean you don't have the right to... I can't just let this happen. Why not? Silence, you hollow-pated prig. Those who do not listen shall not be heard. Damn! You take for yourself the title of Thaumaturge, and so I will not suffer you to claim ignorance. You know as well as any the existence of a netherworld rift with shadow and monstrosity, the void. As the power of the void waxes, the barrier between it and our world wanes. Eventually, the barrier will falter and the void gate will open. Once it has, only the Black Mage of Eld can reseal it. This is sacrilege. How? And one who now commands the forces of destruction, I bid you go forth, Black Mage. We finally did it, y'all. The gem of Shatoto is your sigil, the mark of the Magi devoted to the true dark art. In it, you already possess the first key required to seal the void, for the void gate to be sealed. You have taken the black, but time is needed before black takes you, before it permeates mind and body and colors every fiber of your being, dark as the pitch. Visit Veneth Sacrium to hear the words of Lylel. Anybody want to talk about how his wand was glitching through his hat? Do not fear the power to destroy, master it, and with it destroy that which would destroy you. I mean, I kind of like what he's spitting. All right, so now we gotta go wherever the hell this is. But this should be the last step of the quest. Master is meditating in his chambers, for Nathal always speaks, and Master must listen. He has entrusted me with guiding you on your path, but you must walk alone yet. Come again when the black has grown stronger within you. There we go. We is officially a Black Mage. Your gem of children imbues you with the dark knowledge. The next Black Mage quest is at level 35. So let's do this. Oh wait, it's in my inventory. Haha. Bam. Oh god, what did I just do? Hold on. I just messed up. I hit the wrong button. Alright, we gotta put... Alright. By changing your job to Black Mage, you can now carry over the hotbar and crossbar settings of the Thaumaturge. Bam. Transfer. That's new. Did they recently add that? Bam. We are officially a Black Mage, everybody. And what was the new ability we just got? Mana Front? Restores 30% of max MP. Yeah, that's going on the hotbar real quick. For those times I accidentally run out of MP. Alright. We did it! We leveled up all the way to 30. We unlocked Black Mage. And now we're ready to keep going. That is it for this stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody that came through. This was probably the funnest stream I've had in a really long time. I know it was a little bit longer than we wanted to, but you guys were interactive. We were talking, we were making jokes, we went to watch some nerdcore, we watched the trailer for Realm Reborn. Like, this whole experience was great, and I can't wait to come back. I might stream tonight. If I do, it'll be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. If I don't, we will be streaming again next weekend. I haven't decided yet, because I might be a little too busy. But, until then, I will catch you guys later. If you guys want to check out any of my videos, you guys know my YouTube channel is the same as my Twitch name, youtube.com/ZaphicL. That is it from me, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Later.